open mic, the show.com. It's open mic, the show.com. Openmic.com. O.com.
Warning, the following program may contain most great personal reflection realizations, things you do not draw cats out, and be friendship, completely ridiculous opinions, winning lottery numbers, things you could really care less about, barking dogs, and unfortunately, Mike and Stan.
Who likes to be silly? I like to be silly.
What kind of radio show is this?
This town needs an enema.
They're all stupid up in here!
Get up, get on up.
Hola.
Get up, stay on the scene.
Happy 5th of July.
Get on up.
What do you want?
Get up, get on up.
Oh, let's figure out. Never mind. Anyway, so welcome to Open Mic Live right here on openmictheshow.com. We got a great show lined up for you. We've also want to tell you about what's coming up this weekend. Big thing come together.
Come together, baby.
Never heard of it.
So anyway,
so check us out, openmictheshow.com, IRN Broadcast, No Name Network, Raw Talk Online, and catch our replays on 920 WO in the Apple and Bubba Army Radio Saturday evening. Stan, what is going on today's show?
so in the studio today we have Cruel Curses. At the time, we have half of Cruel Curses.
Half of Cruel Curses.
We have Brian.
Hello, I'm Brian.
What? Very good. Very well done.
Very articulate.
And we have Nick Ehas.
That's me. That's
Correct?
me, man. Yep.
Hey, thanks for making it.
Hey,
I'm
you know,
impressed.
and I was supposed to be the late one.
Right. And where's the other two? We'll ask them when they get here.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in, guys. Anyway, so we'll be talking with them. We will be playing our standard games, Tyree's Trivia and
Florida FLoridiots.
And we'll also be talking about a FLoridiot or two. And
I love
in the
that.
meanwhile, we will get to know these kids a little better, see what they're really all about.
Oh.
I'm a little nervous, bro. So you guys are back for the second time.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah. Thanks for
And
having us.
I've been waiting since the first time
Oh, really?
for this day to happen again.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
No, this is awesome, dude. I mean, that was one of the most... I listened to it the other night,
Oh, yeah?
just to kind of... I'm like, holy crap, that's some energy in that
Yeah,
room right
well,
there.
you know,
Dude, it was a blast. That was
with
fun.
as loud as he is, and you know, we just like to have fun, you know.
But he was good, and actually, it didn't come across loud. Like you could tell he was,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, it wasn't like blowing your ears away. You know what I mean?
that's him. Yeah, that's him in a nutshell.
But so, like Mike said, we do have something coming up this weekend.
Woo.
We have a show at the Brass Mug, correct?
That brass mug right there on Skipper Road. What's that address? We'll tell you later on in the show.
It's like 1580, 1850, whatever.
We'll
Just
tell you now. Whatever.
Something like that.
It's fine. Google this
it's-
shit.
Oh, but it's down there.
Yeah, come
Down
to our
there.
event and you find it.
So we have actually created an event where no one's done it quite like this before, where
Tell
we
me
have
more.
two headlining comedians come on stage first and do a show. So it's a comic show beforehand.
Right.
And then we just let you party it out with three bands after that.
Yeah. Hell
And three great bands.
Rock and
we
roll.
got Sunshine and Bullets,
Perfect.
Jack Mantra,
All
and
right.
Blaine the Mono,
Nice.
all on the bill.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, this is no joke of a show. I mean, these bands are for real, right?
That's
I mean,
right.
there's only one band better than any of them, and we have half of them here.
And you know, I feel bad. I haven't seen Jack Mantra since they switched drummers. So actually, I'm a little excited for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that should be.
Dude, I've seen them several times.
Oh.
We try to go out. Oh, my God. They're phenomenal.
They're a powerhouse
And that
anyway,
goddamn
but-
singer is insane,
Right?
dude. Holy crap. And, I mean, and they found him on Craigslist. Are you kidding me?
Is that the story?
Yeah. How did that happen?
I mean, some great people come around from
Most
Craigslist.
bands I've been in has some sort of Craigslist.
Yeah, well,
involved.
yeah.
I've been found on Craigslist.
You know, it's not all porn on Craigslist.
It's not. Yeah, but, I mean, they could have been a setup.
It could have been.
Yeah.
But luckily for them, it wasn't.
Yeah, look. No,
Male
maybe
drummers
that's how it
taking other
happened.
male-
Maybe that's how, he did such a good job. He did such a good job that they just hired him for the.
Right. Well, I was just going to sleep with the guy, but that was really good.
So that will be Saturday night at 9 o'clock at the Brass Mug. Now, in the daytime, we have set up for Rio Paris, which will be the headlining comedian there. will be on the Johnny B Show on 102.5 from 4 to 6 to promote the show.
Righteous.
So that's going to be fucking awesome. Tune in there and,
Yeah, man.
that's just badass, isn't it?
The
Oh, hell yeah, it
bones.
is.
I'm like, I'm pumped. I'm like, I can't be on the show, but shit.
Hey, whatever.
Close enough.
I just want to hear my name.
There it is. They said it. They said it.
So anyway, Mike, Mike, have we talked about your new puppy yet?
You have a new
No.
puppy? Is that who attacked me as I was walking in?
That was my attack dog,
Ferocious
correct.
beast.
Huh? How long have you had him now?
10 days, maybe?
That's it, right?
Yeah.
And you got him from a rescue?
Yeah, humane.
Good job.
Right. I mean,
Excellent
he
job.
came with issues, right?
Well, he,
Tourette's.
Is he retarded?
He
cusses
barks
like a mother.
randomly.
he drops the F-bomb like you wouldn't believe.
River bite.
Well, he I guess certain breeds of dogs and certain hyper or I guess you would call level 3 excitement dogs can get cherry eye. I don't know if you've ever heard of it,
What?
but it's
Say it again?
apparently it's cherry eye. Apparently they have a third eyelid.
Whoa.
Who knew? And that third eyelid, I guess, detaches and comes up. So they did
Oh!
they did surgery on it, but it still looks the same.
So
Okay.
did they pop his cherry?
Mike did that with the number 2 pencil.
Yeah,
starts.
right after they played with his
And it
balls.
starts.
And now it's
So
like-
good for you, Mike. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fun, right? New puppies.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
man.
so much fun.
Yeah, popping puppies' cherries is just.
Ryan walks in and he's like, I'm going to take a picture of your puppy. Right?
He's so cute.
I instantly like when any argument with my wife, like you're wrong. Look at this puppy picture. Oh.
Right. Exactly. So we got a new pet in our home this week, which, unlike the puppy, I fought.
Oh, no.
But unfortunately, I'm married, so I lost.
Oh.
Like, we have a rabbit now.
You have a
A
rabbit.
rabbit.
A rabbit.
That's exotic,
It's
to say the least.
it's a rabbit. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I fought it,
You know,
but
little,
it's
little
actually kind of
pepper,
cool.
Garlic rabbit's
It's
not
a
bad.
big rabbit like this with freaking ears the size of my arms. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
You get
But-
a jackrabbit? That'd be crazy.
No, it's a jackalope. It's a jackalope.
Jackalope.
Oh, ding dong.
Oh my god! I think.
I think they're here.
The stripper's
I think they've
here.
arrived.
Stripper.
But the rabbit's cool as shit because I have a little. It's a chug. It's a Chihuahua pug mix.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Chug.
Yes.
Well, the rabbit and the
That's like the
they
most
just
metal
chill out
name
together.
for a dog.
Oh, yeah?
They together. I'm like, that's freaking
the,
awesome.
the rabbit and the dogs hang out together.
oh,
That-
chill out. Oh yeah.
Take a picture of that.
I got several of them. I'll send them to his wife so she can see
Excellent.
that shit too.
It's like the
Excellent.
fox and the hound.
You're here.
They made it.
We're here.
You've arrived.
Our
You
better
didn't tell me I
half.
need bigger cheers. Right.
All right.
Come.
Get up
sit
on in
down.
here.
Enjoy the festivities.
Did we start?
We
So
are.
the rest
we have
of
started.
Did we
Gerson
start?
has arrived.
Has arrived.
As a Riveted?
Ryan,
We are now
Gerson,
a whole crew cursing.
welcome, my friend. There you go. Get up in
Really? That's going to stop you?
Oh yeah. Oh
it.
yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. Thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm. You know, I came when I wanted to.
Oh. True rock star style.
I know. I was like, these
Fashionably
guys will
late.
be late,
Where
but
are
we'll
my
be on
green
time.
M&Ms?
Well, here's the thing, though. I expect that kind of, upstaging shit from the lead singer anyway.
We
Yeah,
had
right.
we had to get the shirts, and we thought we would have made it here in time, but I suck at driving, so it's my fault.
See, if I was you, I would just blame the new guy.
Excuses.
Welcome, new guy.
Intro.
Yep.
Intros.
So the new
Facebook.
guy is Jeff Briggs, correct? Say hello, Jeff Briggs. You got to talk right into the mic.
Yeah, correct.
Pretend it's a bass. No, I'm just kidding. You
Just slap it off the table.
it's all about that. So welcome. I mean, welcome to the band.
Oh, thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining them because they tell me that you're badass.
He is.
Oh yeah.
Jeff
I cannot wait to see
Pretty
it.
I do
amazing.
all right.
Do you move around on stage, or
call
do you
them
just sweat too much for that?
A little both. You know,
Little bit, yeah.
The beard's a lot to carry around, so I got to kind of stay in one area.
How do you like meeting these guys?
Oh, I
Is,
love it.
is
man.
it insane? Did you know him before? How'd you meet him?
I knew Ryan. We jammed a couple times back in the day, and he hit me up when they needed a new bassist. I was down for it, and we were like instant friends as soon as I came in.
Yep.
Everybody was really welcoming, and
Yeah, man.
we clicked immediately.
I can see that. I mean, they
It
just
helps
got
that he's not a
personality to
dick.
them.
You know,
Right.
it helps that he's not a dick.
That helps any situation.
Indeed.
I mean, I've been working on him
Indeed.
for 2 fucking years, and he's still a dick.
What do you want?
A hug.
I'm right here.
I just
Stan,
can't
Mike
please
is what
you.
he eats.
What's that? What did he say?
Ouch.
What happened?
Low blow.
I said
You're
I.
late and you're shooting.
Yeah,
I know.
That's all right.
Well, that's
Low
because
blow.
I'm embarrassed.
What
So
did
I
he
have to
say?
For once, I actually didn't hear
He
you.
says you are what you eat with the dick thing.
Oh, I'll eat
I've been
him
saying
right
that
now.
to everybody lately.
Dude, Mike is yummy.
Maybe it's spotted dick.
Cheerios.
Why are you embarrassed? Don't be embarrassed.
I like Honey Nuts.
Dude, we've been late to our own show. You can be late to it. It's cool.
I feel bad.
Why?
I would have been here on time.
Oh. Is that what was going
but
on?
he has a speech
The
impediment.
new guy
That's
was
why he
working
was
his way
late.
into the
They
band.
paid me good money, so I did what I had to.
He has a voice-activated car, but he has a stutter.
It's trying to start.
Send a message to fuck!
Dude, that would suck, wouldn't it?
To have Tourette's.
That makes for a hell of a text message if you're trying to voice message somebody.
Right? Everyone in the future's screwed.
It's just T fuck.
See, I was.
His T is stuck.
I always wondered why it was curse
Sorry,
words.
your password what one was not accepted.
Are you up?
So what's our plan for tonight? I didn't hear this.
Oh, we thought you had
we
it.
were doing a podcast.
This is
and-
it.
Well, first of all, we didn't have plans.
I thought we were just hanging out with shit in our faces all night.
I don't know.
We can
My name's
arrange
Mike,
it.
asshole.
I mean,
I
What?
could work one up if I have to. I didn't really have
I'm
to. but
pretty
if I
dry,
press hard
but
enough,
I'll
something
try.
can come out.
we'll
Is that really what you want?
Are we playing that game again where we throw shit at the wall?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, not okay,
But-
not actual shit.
yet.
But
We're not-
tonight,
We're not
Oh,
But
yes,
I've
it
been
is.
holding it since Tuesday.
It's 2.0 now.
Cool.
but
See,
tonight
number
we're
two.
throwing
Because
Michael
number
at the
two-
wall.
Right, I get
Mike?
you.
We'll be throwing Mike. It's like midget
We're
tossing.
throwing Mike at the wall.
You got to catch me first.
Run as fast
Don't
as
threaten
you
me with a good time.
can. So, Ryan, get over your... Okay, everyone, Ryan was late. Tell him to get over it. It's all good. We love you.
We love you.
Give him a hug.
I'll try.
Give him a hug, Brian. Everyone, group hug.
I'm gonna hug you with my bear.
Thank you for being a friend. Do.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know.
So anyway, you guys have a... We'll talk about it later, but you guys have a CD release coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
You just finished making a CD. That's freaking awesome.
Finally.
We'll get into that more. I just want to let people know that you guys you got some shit coming up.
Our name's on
It's
the marquee
coming,
at
and
State
it's
Theater.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Like,
I
that's
know.
like a life goal.
That was cool.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like-
go to downtown St. Pete and see
Like-
that shit. That's cool.
Yeah.
If you think I'm driving 45 minutes to see your name on a freaking... if it was
see
my
it
name
in 2
up there, I would drive out there.
Oh, just
Oh,
come-
look, it's Cool Curses.
Can't you just take a picture?
Hey, can't we just write your name like in little scribbles below it? You know?
Right.
That way it's on there. You know.
So it'd be your name too, right? It'd be worth the journey.
It wasn't you guys. Was it you guys that put up their free tickets for anyone that posts a picture of your name
No,
up there?
that
We
was
have Polar Summer, right?
That was Polar
That's
Summer.
smart, though.
And their EP release, CD release party is
July 15th.
next weekend,
July
Next
15th.
Saturday.
which is also going to be great.
Oh yeah.
I like
Shut
the way
up.
they think I'm going to spend $8 in gas to save a $7 ticket.
Yeah.
That's just good economics.
I'm just
right
kidding. I'm
there.
going out there.
I mean,
I'm going to go out there.
Have you
that's
seen
what-
them?
That's what won
Huh?
the war.
Have you seen Polar Summer?
Of course, they've been in.
Have they?
Yeah, they were in recently, actually. They're
Yeah, man.
Dude, everyone that's been in here is awesome. They really are.
You only picked the best.
Especially Camo.
The puppy.
I'll bring him out after the show.
They
Is
have
there a puppy?
by the way.
Uh-huh.
Oh, special.
And as I quote the new kids, that puppy is totes adorbs. All right, where's my little ninja? Oh, he turned off my mic.
Never.
All right, let me.
I love the way
Where's
he
my
comes in.
Harikari sword? Whatever. Let's get this.
Smoke salmon, Clay.
Right. Where my Harry
What do you
Carry now?
wait? What do you call that again?
Harry Carry.
No, seppuku. Seppuku. That's right.
I
No,
commit the seppuku
no,
family,
no,
ashamed
just-
of a face.
No, the seppuku's the game in the newspaper with the 9 squares. Right?
That's Sudoku.
No.
That's Sudoku, yeah.
I'm
Large.
being a dick.
This Duolingo.
I don't know how to play it, but I know what it is.
Right.
All right, want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
I say we play a game.
Let's play Tickle Me.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Because he broke the rules. What rule?
You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would!
Let's just do it. Let's meet this thing head on. And you were in it to win it.
Oh, this stupid software. I hate this whole show. I'm done. I'm leaving. Welcome
Gobbles in the board.
to Tyree's whatever this is, Game of the Week, where we do real news or fake news. Basically, I pulled the headline, and it's either a real story or based off of a fake story. If it's satire, say fake news. If you can't figure that out by now, play something else. You guys are part of the point system, so it's one of you take one of those and throw it right here. Right there.
Right there. Throw it.
You might want to duck.
Do a little spin. Oh, I'm not that
Jeffrey.
tall.
Whoa!
It's stuck. All right, so the first question is worth 18 points. I am nowhere near ready for this, so if you want to stall, go ahead.
Do we all get a vote? Or
You guys know individually you answered, and you're playing against the audience.
Yeah, you all are playing against all of whoever
we
is
lost
here.
last time, so I expect nothing less than us to lose again.
The mediocre.
We're consistent down there.
Oh, no.
Underneath the
there's-
table?
there's-
Wow.
Oh.
They got
there's
it
a
good.
ton of them in here.
Oh, they're in
everywhere.
there.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
All right, first question. Nuclear, George W. Nuclear power plant diverts from traditional hiring process and opts for a bikini contest instead. Is this a real news story or a fake news story?
That's got to be fake because you do that shit in today's world, fucking
I wish it were true.
everybody will come after you.
I think the faker they are, the better
No,
chance
we
they
can
have of
actually
getting
make
hired.
those bigger
Wait.
if you work at the nuclear power
Wait,
plant.
maybe there's
Would
a
you
lot
like
of
your
really,
milk when you're lactating for your child to glow green?
Maybe there are just a lot of really attractive people working at the nuclear power plant.
What am
And
I
we
doing?
all don't know. I mean, I don't work there. I don't know. Do you know? I don't. I haven't
Well,
been
I'm
there
pretty
in a while.
attractive.
I haven't
So
been
why am
there
I
in a
not there?
while. You know, it's been a little while.
I mean, I've
we
seen Homer
all
Simpson.
say false. Let's
We all
just
say
do
false.
that.
Yeah,
False.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you guys were playing.
I like geese,
okay.
not mooses.
Geese, not mooses.
Unanimous. Oh.
Unanimous.
Wow.
Ubiquitous.
Unanimous.
Wow, we got a bunch of people that say real on here. I
We-
don't trust you anymore.
we got a
Mike.
bunch of suckers.
But they cheat.
playing.
They're probably cheating.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah, they probably
Googling.
looked it up.
Google.
I gave them like 30 seconds. They should have figured it out by now.
These are our listeners, guys.
Nuclear
They're fast
bikini.
enough to look
Oh,
it up on
like
Google.
Godzilla in like a bikini outfit. Like,
Bikini. That's a great name for a song.
oh, Gojira song.
Nuclear
Oh
bikini.
no.
Not sure what that meant. That's frightening.
That's two of us. All right. So, a nuclear power plant diverts from traditional hiring process and opts for bikini contest instead. You ready? Everybody ready? That, my friends,
Is real.
The news is fake.
is fake news.
Yes.
But it actually went around as real news because people suck us.
The fucking internet. Everything's real.
It's so real.
Abe Lincoln says.
It's there, right?
They resurrected John Adams. I don't know why it went to that accent.
Yeah. Land of the free-ish. All right.
If you see the British, get yourself a nice horse and ride to the west.
All right,
That's the next one.
Next question is worth how many points?
Ooh. Wait. What
Four.
No,
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to say 4. That's a 4
Yeah,
pointer.
that's a 4.
That's gotta be 18
It looks like
balls
a pair to
or
me.
4 score and blue balls on the wall.
So
ago.
4 score and 7 years ago, a man robs convenience store, goes to jail, gets out, then allegedly tries to hold up the same store, same clerk.
I gotta say.
Real
Oh,
news
true.
story or a fake
And
news
it was
story?
probably
Definitely.
in
That's
Florida.
as real as Trump's hair.
Wait, I don't understand.
Wait.
Yes, it's real.
Okay, that's real. What? Toad's.
His hair is actually real.
Toad's real.
Real what?
I would.
Who
believe
knows?
that.
Like fucking horse ass
In
hair.
fact,
It's a French haircut called toupee. It's all the rage.
His hair is very
Toupee.
presidential.
So what? I got you.
I say it's true.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think we're
think
you're
it's true.
unanimous.
Unanimous.
That guy was locked away
Yeah.
like I'm gonna hit it.
Unanimous.
This the first time. Next time will be better.
Mama said if you fail the first time, try again.
Excellent. Yeah. I mean, that's what I do.
I panicked there. I thought something happened. Exciting. All right, for 4 points. Man robs convenience store, goes to jail, gets out, then allegedly tries to hold up the same store, same clerk. I should have known better because there's no way I would have made that up. That, my friends,
Absolutely
is a
real.
real story.
Yay!
All right.
2-0.
Yeah.
Jolly good job, gents.
Welcome, Spike Setzler.
Cheerio.
Sitzler?
Next question is worth how many points?
Ooh, Brian, it's your turn.
Oh, red balls.
Red ball.
All right.
Dega, 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 da. Oh,
That's a bullseye.
that was a bullseye.
I'm taking
I
20
saw
away,
it.
though.
25.
20's taken away for hitting me.
Ooh, silky hair.
All right. Is this a real news?
Hold on.
Is this a real news story or a fake news story? Prada is selling a $185 paperclip shaped like money, or excuse me, paperclip shaped money clip.
Prada?
Can we?
Prada is selling a $185 paperclip shaped money clip.
They have a money clip shaped like a paper
You know,
clip. They're
things
selling
that-
for $185.
No, I know.
A money
Well, if
clip
it's made by
shaped
Prada, I
like a
believe it.
paperclip.
Yeah, me
that
too.
They're
So
selling
basically,
for $185.
Prada is
They're
like
fooling
Spanish for
idiots
way too
into
much
buying
money.
paper clips for $185.
I totally believe that.
German for way too
It's
much.
Prada?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll totally believe that.
Yeah, but
Anything
I
a big
learned that in
company can do
Spanish
to
class.
rip off a little person.
Prada.
I don't habla that español.
Make them feel a little
Prada
better.
means waste of money.
Congratulations. Prada.
Did they teach you that in Spanish
maybe
1
the
or
little
Spanish
fish in South
2?
America.
Maybe.
Prada fish.
No, that's the.
I'm gonna Prada fish.
That's the Huma Huma Nuku Nuku Apua.
Onomatopoeia fish, right? Or the right.
Bless you.
What is happening here?
What's the actual fish that got the crazy hookah waka waka?
Huma Huma Nuku Nuku Apua.
Right.
But we're not talking about
I
Huma
say
Huma
it's
Nuku Nuku
true.
Apua.
It's true.
Okay,
It's true, definitely true.
You're unanimous
Regardless
again
of
for
that.
true.
Prada. Paperclip. True.
Money clip.
Money
That looks
clip.
like a
Money
paper clip.
looks like a
paperclip,
paper-
it
money-
doesn't matter.
So it's like
Yeah.
a transformer
It's a.
of the office world.
It's
Must be turned into a money clip.
it's the transformer of personal useless crap.
Right.
That's the,
Next, they will sell like something for Jewish people to circumcise babies with.
Ooh, I have a cigar snipper.
But it's made by Prada, so your peepee's getting snipped in style.
but it also makes fries.
Waffle maker.
All right, that was 25 points. Is
All
that
right.
what that was
That's
worth?
what I'm
All
going
right,
with.
so
Yeah.
Prada is selling a bullshit paperclip, money shaped clip, shaped paper something. That, my friends,
Absolutely
is a
real.
real story.
All right.
3-0. Jolly
All
old
right,
Ted.
3 in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, we did bad at this
Yep.
last time. So
Yeah, we did.
So,
We're three
glad
for
we're,
We
three
sucked
for three.
more than a baby
3 for 3.
cow last time, Nick. You're absolutely right.
hey Jeff, could you pass me one of them there blue balls?
Blue ball.
Yeah, they don't get much attention.
Color of my soul.
Ryan and my balls are touching, so see if you can get in on this.
Ooh,
Next question is worth how many points?
I'm definitely aiming for your balls. Here we go.
Oh, lucky 13.
All right.
Hanging a little low, Nick.
For 13
happens.
points.
The age I was
It
when I
happens.
discovered that I knew how to count.
Low into the right.
Low into the right.
That's what you discovered at 13.
All right, baby born with teeth bites doctor in delivery room.
Whoa.
Fuck
No.
me.
Well,
Maybe born with teeth.
born with teeth.
Dude, let me just say something. This is going to sound a little weird.
No.
When I grew up, girls didn't have boobies in middle school, really, right? Now, KFC, fucking boobies.
How about that?
What's the correlation? I don't know.
The colonel's to blame.
Yep.
I'm telling you, bro.
Goddamn
It's that
colonel.
special secret
Fried
recipe,
chicken makes
original.
boobies.
Just saying, I want everyone out there to know.
Spices or whatever the hell's in that shit.
This is 23 growth hormones
All
make
right,
you look
so-
like fucking Godzilla.
Actually,
Girls are growing udders.
Actually, oh wait, no, enlighten us, Brian. What?
I think I'm going to go with true.
I think I'm gonna go with true too.
Baby with teeth bites doctor in delivery room.
I'm gonna go with true. It sounds
Well, 'cause,
far-fetched.
I mean,
Sounds like a fun like S&M.
Well, because they never said it was like a fresh baby. Maybe it was just a baby that happened to be in the room that had
No,
teeth.
baby born. You said baby born, right?
No,
Wait,
yeah.
Baby born with
Baby born with
Oh,
teeth.
baby born with teeth. Never mind.
Bites
Yeah, I'm
doctor
still going to go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, is it
Just look at me.
They're like ahead of the game.
Or no. Maybe
They
it
already
wasn't.
got, you know,
Maybe it wasn't a baby.
Hell, it came out with
I was
tattoos.
born with a
Yeah.
full head of hair at 97 pounds.
I did heavy time in there.
Dude, that baby can eat steak by the age of 2.
Yeah, right.
He comes out with like a fucking like anchor and cross tattoo.
Maybe.
You haven't
Talks
seen
like a
it,
sailor.
I've seen.
Arr, I just came out vaginal discharge.
Maybe it wasn't a baby at all. Maybe it was a
It's a
chupacabra.
pirate baby with teeth.
I sailed out of that crevice.
They call me Captain Enamel.
Captain Enamel.
Arr, my first mate was first mate Gash. I'm done.
They like seafood, right? Sorry.
The clam, the bearded clam. Arr.
Bearded clam.
There were no pearl there except for when my daddy made one.
Oh.
Okay, let's move on.
Reel it back. Reel it back.
all right. Tell us the answer.
All right, so a baby born with teeth bites doctor in delivery room. That, my friends,
The news is fake.
is fake
And all those jokes are for naught.
3-1. Not bad, though. Majority. We're taking it. Yep. We're still in the lead.
news. Next question is
It's the same
worth
hockey game.
how many points?
Jeff. Briggs.
18.
That was 18.
18.
All right, for 18
At least you're
points.
consistent.
Yeah, he's very consistent. Women. He's
Cops
available
get
and
complaint about slip and slide, end up going on it.
What now? What?
Cops get complaint about slip and slide, end up going on it.
True.
No, hold on. No, hold on. Did they go on it because they're like, fuck it, it's a hot
I don't
day.
fucking know.
You just
Which
know
makes
the
me. I'm
title.
questioning him because now he doesn't have the details to back the story up.
I don't
So
read
he
the
thinks-
stories.
Well, yeah,
Would you
yeah,
like to
yeah.
cross-examine?
You're just supposed to.
Thank you. You're everybody from our generation who looks at a headline.
Ooh.
I have read it, so I just read the headline. I literally only read the headlines.
I say true.
In the comments.
I definitely say
Nick
true.
says
as
I would
well.
say true.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
unanimous. True.
I mean, come on, cops on the job.
You
It's
can
hot
end up on
outside.
one without wanting to get on it. They're like walking.
I mean, I can't.
Like they arrest everybody and go, you know what? This would be fun.
They're chasing someone down.
Like they're pushing in a pool or something.
That would be
was a
funny.
blast.
Man, like no one's looking. We could do that.
Down.
Officer down. Officer hanging 10, bro. Shredding the gnar on the slip and slide.
Somebody didn't check for rocks.
What would the code be for that? Like illegal slip and slide action? We've got an X473 out in Central Park.
Definitely H2O.
We've got an H2O.
We got an
That's
H2O.
awesome.
We're in H2O at Rowlett Park.
Too much fun.
Get him.
All right.
What do we got here?
So that was 18 points.
Yep.
That, my friends,
Drum roll.
was a fully clothed police
Absolutely
officer going
real.
down a tube on a slip and slide.
Wow. It was true.
Our tax dollars hard at work.
Absolutely real.
That is a real story.
That's awesome.
That would be.
That's awesome.
That would be done in playoffs in a hockey.
I'm thinking concept album. Whoa. Cop going down a
So this one didn't have a concept.
No, maybe not.
They only had one song.
Here's some songs.
So,
Score update?
Yep, quick points update. We have Ryan, Nick, Brian, Scott, Matt,
Are they all just playing the same
and
question?
Jeff at 65. No, there's listeners that have
Was there a
that.
Scott after me, or did you just count my first and last
You're a
name?
double Scott. No, there's two Scotts.
Because I'm Brian Scott.
You're Scott Bryan.
What?
No. I didn't count you twice. There's a Scott.
18 million
there's a Scott
fucking Tims
listening.
in the fucking
Like
city.
Ryan, Jeff, Brian, Scott. I'm like, I just want to make sure I'm not like.
No, I didn't give you both of your names to score, bro. You're good.
You heard Brian and you heard Scott.
Dude,
You
your
thought we
last
were
name's
saying
doing-
you.
The last name's pulling ahead.
We got Endeo and Tip Money with 60. We have Gobble, LM, and KC with 47.
Gobble.
Just
Last question.
Say it one more time. Just one more time.
Ryan,
How many points is this word?
Oh,
40 points.
that is 40 points.
The last one's double.
I saw it.
Last one is double.
Last one's double.
The last one is double. 20 times 2 is double.
I'll put that on my tab.
Words. Words and numbers.
It's like, find X. I just circled it.
Last question. Politician solution to overdose problem. Lead addicts die.
Oh, I believe that.
I believe
I'd
it.
vote for that son of a bitch.
I'll believe it.
Who are
I'll
you?
believe
2020.
it. Got it. Yeah, that's yeah.
With
I'm
2020
definitely
vision?
saying that's real.
Because we're doubled
2020 because we're doubling.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just when
No.
I get a joke, I get excited.
I say that's real.
20 for each of your names.
Okay, I think we're unanimous again on
Unanimous.
true.
Unanimous?
Unanimous.
Because you can't say unanimouses. Because that's incorrect.
Unanimous.
grammar.
Moosai.
Unanimous.
It's Moosai.
No, it's moose.
Moosai.
Like
Moosai.
Nope, Moosai.
Unless,
Moosai,
oh, no, my
don't
bad.
bother
It's
me.
meese.
No,
Meese.
no, that's mouses.
Because goose and geese.
No,
moose
that's
and meese.
that's
Nope,
mice.
it's Moosai.
Well, we just had a George Carlin fucking bit break out here.
I sorry, I had a
All
seizure.
right, sorry. We bicker too much.
So we got true. No.
No.
You
Hang
don't
out
know.
with us before the show
I
sometime.
don't even know. Oh, honey, boy, child.
Hey, we got
You don't even know.
trues down the board.
Bicker, I
True,
barely
true
know her.
real.
True real.
True real.
I forgot I was playing.
What are we doing?
Sipping on that
Where are we? What year is it?
What is all this shit in front of me?
Speaking of what years did you see the new Jumanji?
That looks good.
I didn't even see the old one, so
Have you seen the old one?
I refuse.
Okay, so
It's
do
too
me a
late.
favor. When you wake
That-
up, there's a rock.
That's
You
put.
push it out of the way, and then you live your life.
I put that right there with Titanic.
You didn't see Titanic
I
either?
did not see Titanic.
I actually got to see Titanic at a drive-in
You
theater.
should not brag about that.
There was totally enough room on that fucking piece of wood. Rose
Right?
is a bitch.
Fucking Rose.
Right.
I don't even know what the movie's about, but I know Rose let him on.
Mythbusters actually proved that there was.
Yeah, there was like 9 different ways to fit on it. And then she throws like...
Not until you give the answer.
All right, well, the
yeah,
answer
right, right.
is
Okay, here
that,
you
my
go.
friends,
Drum roll.
is, of course, it's a real story. Hold on. Suspense?
The news is fake. Absolutely real.
Oh,
What
It's
the
real.
fuck?
It's
Okay.
real.
It's
So
fake.
we have
Absolutely real.
You played the wrong Trump soundbite.
We have a
Twice.
large tie.
We have a
So here's the thing: is each one of you is going to pick between 1 and 20. Don't ask me why. Just do it.
9.
17.
14.
4.
14.
I said
4. Okay.
Really?
It's like the price is right.
And
$1.
I was standing to that.
Scott and Matt also need to give a number between 1 and 20. They tied with the band. Scott and Matt. There is another Scott, bro.
Bring it.
This song isn't about you. Scott and Matt between 1 and 20.
Any day now.
What do they think? What do they think?
They're on a delay.
1 and 20. Between 1 and 20. I'll just throw it
Not
at you.
yet.
2 teen.
You can just throw it at you.
You got to give them a couple. They're on a 15-second delay, and they're slow. So on top of that, you got to give them.
So like a 30-second delay.
Actually, we're going to take a break when we come back.
Scott Matt gave a number.
Give. Scott, Matt, give a number.
Oh, that was you.
That's me. I say Scott, Matt, give a number.
I say. Scott Matt, give a number. I say.
I say good day. All right, 5 more seconds, and they're not playing anymore.
Throw the ball.
7, Matt.
Throw the ball at Jack.
Matt gets a 7. Scott gets an 11.
All right, throw it closest without going over.
3.
That's 3. Jeff wins.
Jeff wins.
Woo!
Oh yeah, because he was.
Don't
4.
spend it all in one place.
I got that new car,
Oh
right?
man,
You would have nailed it.
Oh, yeah, I have that on that. There we go. All right.
Put that together.
You just wanted to
Great job, Jeff.
They have guys at IKEA that can put it together for you.
I went to private school. Didn't do shit for me.
So we're gonna take a quick break
Take a break.
and regroup and see what's going on here. When we come back, we will be talking with Cruel Curses all about what, Mike? Oh, Cruel Curses.
Oh! That's us.
All right.
You didn't even let me answer.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's so you don't talk. All right, we'll see you on the flip side, guys.
They will find you
Welcome back to Open Mic with John and... Oh, wait. That's not right. Welcome back to Open Mic live right here on openmictheshow.com. All of our partner stations on that first homepage of the website. You can also get involved and play Stanley Feud coming up here in the next segment. But right now we got the guys from Cruel Curses in studio.
Hey.
Well, I would like to introduce the guys to the people in the chat board. Right now we have Nitwit, KC, Lurch, LM Deo, Gobble, Tiff Monty, and then a couple people that don't want to tell us their names. So screw off.
Sounds like a jive turkey.
He's got it all going on.
So in the studio we have Cruel Curses, one of my favorite bands to watch ever.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, after the first time I saw you guys, I'm like, holy crap, dude! You can't take your eyes off you guys when you're on stage. Seriously, especially.
Oh, wow. He's making eyes. He's
like a sweet little mushroom with legs.
Drummer eyes.
I'm a fun guy?
You're a fun guy.
So we're going to let everyone know who these guys are.
Lose you.
We have Brian Scott on drums.
Thank you.
What's going on, brother? Jeff Briggs on bass. Nick Ehas on guitar. And Ryen Gerson vocals.
You have to say his name that loud.
That's the softest he's
How
ever
anticlimactic was that?
As quiet as he'll be all night.
So you guys have been here before, so we talked to you a little bit about it. You know what I mean? So, but we have a bunch of new listeners.
Okay.
I think should know who you are.
Okay.
Ryan,
Oh, I
you
like
started this band
I did.
like back in
74, actually.
Right.
74. That's okay.
So 2015, is that accurate?
It was actually more like 2014.
Was it?
But it was.
But to carry the one.
It was. And you divide by. It was 2014. Really, I started doing the demos.
How old are you now?
20.
Oh, so you were fairly young when you tried to start this.
Yeah.
But I mean, it started it, and then soon after, Nick and Brian joined you. But
Yeah.
so one man. Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Like you had, like the guy with the monkey.
Oh no, like that. No, not like that. I was up there like Bergie. Hi everybody.
Cup in one hand.
Titty squeeze. Hanging the bang the pop dip.
I'm going to say, that would be
I'd watch
more
that.
interesting.
That sounds like Primus.
He could sit here and drop money all goddamn day if that guy was out there doing
On
that.
this song, bang ding ding. No, it
not on
was
the
a studio project. But I've had two bands prior to this one that were very similar. Garage demoing stuff.
I mean, you've been playing music all your life?
Mm-hmm. I started playing drums when I was 4.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
How'd your parents like that?
My stepdad, who my mom had recently married,
Beat the shit out of you?
No.
Oh.
You're bringing up some stuff.
Right.
No. Daddy, no.
Should have, but no.
Put your pants on, Daddy.
Not the wire hanger.
I didn't have a baby yet. I'm a boy. Oh no.
So anyway,
It's too late for that.
No, I started playing drums when I was 4, and I started playing in bands when I was 10, and I was in cover bands and punk bands and metal bands, and I just was in anybody's project I could be in up until the time I was like 17, and then I was like, I'd started kind of playing guitar on the side when I was like 15, and I just got tired of people. And just like drummer's one of the most important things in a loud rock and roll band, and you just don't get a lot of, because I play with people who are way older than me, people who are younger than me,
right?
And it just, no matter where I went, it was like everybody's got an ego, and nobody gave the drummer credit, and it was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do the Dave Grohl thing. And I taught myself how to play guitar and started demoing stuff in my garage, and I was like, I'll try singing and playing guitar too. So,
But you moved away from the drums because now you obviously you sing, but you play guitar as well, right?
I try.
Oh, is that so? You're actually
He plays guitar and sings. Yes, he does.
Oh, I thought you were like lip sync stringing back there. You know what I mean?
No, I have someone off stage
lip
who's
stringing.
ally playing guitar, then I have another person off stage who's singing. I'm just
So
there to look good.
he lip guitars.
I
He
lip
lip
guitar.
he's lip
Wait a minute,
string.
he lips
No,
guitars.
lip string. He
There's
lip
a
strings
stage
it.
show.
You should see that. It's pretty impressive.
We go through a lot of strings.
Yeah, he's actually a ventriloquist with his guitar. He just moves his fingers and he makes
It's
the
coming
sound
out
with
of
his mouth.
It's coming out of his guitar somehow magically.
He's so good, he plays both guitar parts at the same time. It just
I
looks
sound
like,
so good through Nick's guitar.
man, I sound really good. Shit, I'm not playing.
So I mean, so you decided to start a band. I mean, were these two the first people you started the band with, or did you go through a bunch of idiots before them?
No, had trouble finding the right guys. We had a buddy who was our first bass player, Kyle, and I'd said, hey man,
He was
because
awesome.
I had a band before this one. People can go look it up. It was called
Where should
Beautiful
they?
Corpses. And that band was really, really cool, but it was just literally like I wrote songs, the 3 other guys and I would play them, and we literally didn't practice. It was like before show we practiced. It was like very much a vanity kind of thing. There was not much substance to it. Love those guys, no disrespect to them, but there wasn't much beyond that. And then that kind of dissolved just because there was no forward motion, and so I started doing more demos, which would have been more Beautiful Corpses music, but I was like, people like the name. I'm like, nah, I want a different name.
So like you said, you didn't practice much, right? Because you were younger.
Beautiful
I mean,
Corpses, no.
So like, at what age did you start realizing that you really had to start?
No, I've been playing since I was 4, so I've always had I've been in bands with other people since I was 10 years old. So I've been doing this for almost 20. Holy shit, yeah, 18 years. So I've been playing with people and learning from people and having really great experiences since then. So it's I've always understood how important it is to have your shit together.
Right.
But I mean, I think as it goes on, it's less about I need to go and practice something. It's I need to kind of work on this that I'm not strong at. It's less I'm just going to go do scales or I'm going to go do rudiments or whatever. It's
But you didn't give up when Beautiful Corpses, kind of faded out. You didn't give
I
up.
had a band before that worked exactly almost the same way. It was called Ascending to Avalon. Same kind of thing. Did demos in my garage, got a bunch of friends together, and we had a great time. We played for 3 years or 4 years, something like that, and it just, it kind of fizzled out. You got to have the right guys with you, and it's nothing. Everybody has different ideas about what to do.
Well, that's the thing is, I mean, we've had a lot of bands in here,
Mhm.
and a lot of the members have been on other bands.
Yep. Right.
But they didn't mix well with that band. They still get along with the members.
That's exactly it.
But they didn't fit the band.
Right, it's like if
itself.
you and Mike, he wants to have the podcast be way X, and you want to have it way Y, and you just can't meet in the middle. Sometimes, it's like...
Well, it's going to be Y.
Yeah, it's like there's not compromise, but it's sometimes there's a saying, sometimes love is not enough, right? So you can, love somebody, love the way they play, but you just don't have the same idea about how to get results you want.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I just want to play bars on the weekend. I don't care. It's well, that's not what I want to do, but...
And it's so funny because, most of them say, when that guy pops in, you know like that.
Yeah,
the first time they come and play with you, you're like, yep, it's right.
Well, yeah, I mean...
That's how it was for us with him, and that's how it was for Nick. Yeah. That's
Right.
how it was for Jeff.
But, I mean, where'd you find these guys? Were they playing on the street corners or something?
Brian, I knew because a guy that I had played with for many years, he was in Beautiful Corpses, and he was in the band before that, Ascending Avalon. He was my buddy Eric Bourne.
I married his stepsister.
Yeah, and he was in another band that we play locally with called Best Day Ever.
You were in a band with him?
No.
Oh.
Eric in his previous band is a stepbrother to my wife. So it's like a small...
Take that, twice removed.
To your current wife?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we knew each other. We knew each other through that connection. But then
you
he
guys
also
are kind of related then.
Not.
I'm
no.
kidding.
Nope.
Keep going.
Nope. But then we. You actually made me. I was like, are we? We're all brothers, man. Anyway, so it came down to I had a seizure again.
Harrison.
So he was in another band called The Best Day Ever, and he had dropped out of their band. Different ideas again, just want to do different things. And I said, hey man, we're looking for a drummer. We've tried 20 people out, not that many, but 6 or 7 people out. Would you be interested?
It may as well.
And this was before you, and he was like, nah, I got other stuff going on. Thanks for thinking of me though. And I'm like, okay. And then we tried out a couple more people. He joined the band. Him and I and Kyle, we were all on the same page, and we tried out 5 or 6 drummers, and it just didn't work out. Couldn't find the right guy. And then, funny enough, we were sitting at a restaurant, me, Nick, and Kyle, and we're like, "Damn, man, we're not having luck with drummers." And he texts me, he goes, "So it looks like I'm not as busy as I thought. Is it possible to try out for your band?" I'm like, "Holy fuck, yes, so you can." Yeah.
So
yeah.
what brought that on? I mean, at first you big timed them. And then all of a sudden you came back and was like, well, you guys still need a drummer. I'm here.
I was finishing up my... I went to college for music, which is a heavy endeavor. You're taking more than the average course load. I was taking 9 classes a semester. So I had a band, a girlfriend, and I play steel drums. I play island pan. So I do beach weddings and all that kind of stuff too. So I had all that going on. And Ryan's like, you want to play in a rock band? And I'm like, just trying to get through life, and I'm working and driving to Tampa, and I had to go to anyhow. It was just crazy, and I'm like, you know what? I would just fizzle out. I don't want to do that. And then of course 3 months later, got done with school, everything just dropped off, and I'm like, I have nothing to do.
What is going
and
on
I'm like,
with my life?
and like,
Suddenly I'm sitting in my...
and I was thinking it was a long shot. I'm like, he's gonna have found somebody. He's gonna tell me no, and like, thanks for calling out, Dick. And
Were you
like,
really thinking
anyhow,
that
but
on the
like, I
way over
messaged him back, and he's like, yeah, we're like totally looking for. I remember we like texted all night long. I was actually at a hotel at a friend's steel drum
That's
gig.
so cute.
And then we were just like texting. He's like, how about like next
What's
Thursday?
your
And I'll send you the
favorite color
demos.
of
And he's just like
drum
sending, like
skins?
my phone's just bing, bing,
Do you
bing,
like
bing.
Do you like plastic or soft beaters?
Yeah. So
What size is your kick drum? Ah!
Do I have to wear mittens?
Right. So anyhow,
Or
so yeah.
those
So,
were soft beaters.
Would you put a cat inside your floor thumb?
So you were nervous when you had to go back there and ask? I mean, were you really nervous?
well, I mean, not like nervous. Because I was,
It's a little
I don't know,
weird,
because I kept trying to find groups I wanted to play with, and it's the same thing. It's hard to find people, and I like know he's a good guy, and like what he does is really cool. And so, but I'm like, I just told this guy like no, like 3 months ago. So
It was meant to be.
It's awkward, right?
I
Yeah.
don't want to be like that guy. Like, no, I can't. You don't fit in my busy life. Hey, by the way,
Right.
Life is not so busy.
It's
Make
like,
mistakes.
it's like the obsessive girlfriend. Will you take me back? It's like no. It's like it's like God no.
And I'm keeping the drumsticks.
Right. So,
But I think the last time you guys were in here, you were in another band then, right?
No.
I play music
Strictly with
elsewhere,
them
like-
now?
He's monogamous.
No, I used to fill in with other people, and I still do the
There's
steel
another
drum.
band, isn't there?
No.
He's
No,
You didn't tell me not to say anything.
No, Nick's the double agent.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like the Maury show. It's like we have the other band.
Right. Oh, damn.
Montel.
You are not the drummer.
If you're going to send me a text you
test
don't want
is
them
back.
to know about, tell me. Please don't say nothing to the guys, but... And then,
It was a one-night stand.
how did you fall into this whole
The
thing?
new immigrant song.
Well, I'd played.
Roofies.
My other band, Sahi, had played with not Cruel Curses. Duh. I'd played with Beautiful Corpses a couple of times, and he had just started getting this thing together, and he was like, "Hey, you want to join my band?" And I was like, "I got nothing better to do. Let's do it. I can do two
Oh,
bands."
it wasn't like that. Like
No, I mean, he sent me the. I'm kidding, of course. He sent me the tracks. I was genuinely interested, and I was looking for a second band to be in anyway. So I was thinking about starting like a rockabilly band, but I was like, I don't have people to do that, and I
Right.
was like, I don't know exactly what I want to do. And then he was like, "Hey, you want to join my band?" Well, that solves that problem. I guess. So
it seems like with
yeah.
everybody that's come in, though, it's been kind of the perfect storm, and I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's always what's cool.
Me and him, as far as guitar styles, gel really well. There's only a handful of people I've ever played with that I play really well with you, man. But yeah,
You've never said this before. I don't know how to react. You gotta
so
prepare
emotional.
me.
Yeah, we're not bringing the puppy out.
The room just instantly turned moist.
But really, like me and him, as far as guitar sounds,
So
go,
you
we
three have
complement each
stayed
other
together
pretty well.
since you've gotten together. Is that correct?
Yeah. Ever since I
No
came
one was
in.
like, "I'm done."
So-
We've never really had a
we
fight.
are Spinal Tap with bass.
They had a lot of bass, dude. They had a lot of bass.
Now what? Spinal
Thankfully-
Tap?
But it
thankfully,
goes
no
to
one's
11.
just exploded into green goo yet.
No.
It's
So
settled.
Jeff, you're next.
So this chair here
You're on the
has
hot seat.
rotated. How many people have been in this chair?
He's the third
I
and
think
final.
I sat
Third
there
time's
last
the charm.
time we were here.
No, they're new chairs.
Oh.
Yeah, we beat the farts out of the last one and got rid of them.
Okay. Then I'm a liar.
You were asking how many bass players have we had?
I figured y'all would get that.
How many?
you are
How many do
funny
you have
guys,
right now?
right?
Just store it in the back in case this one doesn't work out.
We don't got nobody. He leaves. We're like, so White Stripesy.
So we're on the hairy chest now because
Yeah.
it's third
Who's
one.
playing bass?
So how many bases have you been through?
He's our third.
That's
He's
the
our
third
third.
guy.
Yeah.
And you don't have to throw names out there or nothing, but what happened to the first two? Just I mean, were they both just moving
First
on
guy,
to-
we'll refer to him as Kyle. That's not his real name.
Mr. Headington.
No, Kyle's really good. Kyle's a really
Phone
good bass
number's
player.
coming next.
No, I love that guy. I saw him the other day for lunch. He just wanted to go and work on making more money and having a career, and there was other things in life that were more important to the guy. And there's nothing wrong with.
I might. Yeah, I was gonna say that is noble. I will tell you, if
Yeah.
you're in a band and you can't make it work with your life, get out of that band.
Well, real
Because-
life comes first.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. And tell your bandmates, look, just be real. Like, hey, man, I can't do this. Like,
Well, that's why I told
that's
Ryan
very
no the
noble.
first time.
Yeah,
That's exactly
what I
right.
mean. Don't try to.
Yeah,
to
but
do
it's
it if
weird.
you
I mean,
can't,
anyone that's ever broken up with someone knows that you
And it's like
stretch
that.
out longer
It
than
is,
you should
yeah,
because you don't
it's
want
like
to
that. It's
separate.
heartbreaking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I mean, you got to make time for your passions, but at the
Right.
same time, it's like we all and Nick and I have had this discussion before. It's kind of like when you've played, like I've played in the Tampa Bay scene, like I said, since I was actually really played in it since I was like 14, 15. So I've been around. Like Sunshine and Bullets have been around for a long time. Like you get to a point where you just have to be happy going on stage and playing to 3 people if that's what happens. It's not that you have to that's all I'm ever good for, but you have to just I love what I do and fuck it if
you're better than that.
Yeah. But I mean, you still gotta love what you do first. That's what I'm saying.
No matter how many people are listening.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Because
but at the same time,
you always
come on, man.
You always gotta want more.
You work hard. You work hard.
But if you have that attitude though, with if you're just gonna love the shit out of it, even if there's the bartender and 2 people, if you come out with that attitude and you have a packed house, it makes it that much more better, in my opinion.
Oh, that's true.
More better.
But
much more better.
What I think also is that it's being kind of just genuine about doing it, and it's if your purpose to do it is to be famous or to make money or to go travel around the world or anything other than I like putting on a guitar or playing drums or whatever instrument you play, and you kind of lose sight of why you ever wanted to get on stage, I think personally that's when it becomes you got to sort of
that's a job. It's not you're not just doing it for the passion of it.
Maybe
anymore.
it's not even a job. It's just your priorities about it. That's my opinion, though. Someone else could argue that.
Listen,
but
I fully get it because when we started doing this and we were talking to 10 people, I was just as pumped up about doing it as I am now that we've grown.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. It's
congratulations.
It's awesome when it happens, but I would still be doing it for the same 10 people 2 years later, regardless.
Right. See, and that's it.
So,
Good on you, mate.
So I get it. I really do because it's just you love doing it.
Yeah, Mike's like, fuck it, I'm out.
I went 20, I'm out.
So anyway,
so he's
how
gone.
did you turn this mic off? So this guy, real quick.
Jeff.
Jeff.
What the hell were you doing before they found you?
Nothing.
Eating.
Just playing by
I was
myself.
eating
I was, yeah. There's some good meals to be had.
Into the mic. But anyway, so no, seriously, what were you doing?
Really just practicing by myself. I've been in bands throughout the years. I'm the type of person that would jam with other people. I jam with the guys from Variety Workshop, Weak Sauce, Rise of Saturn, that type of thing. But no real bands or anything. I had the opportunity to be in this band a couple times, and time wasn't right, kind of like for Brian. And this last time I got the message, they said, we're looking for a bassist. The next day I'm learning the songs. A week later, we're practicing. 2 weeks later, we're playing the show.
So you're still waiting for a real band to call you.
Holy moly.
Oh, man. Shots fired.
Dude, all the bands he mentioned are way better than our band.
Shots fired.
Ouch.
So
no, but that's awesome. I mean,
it's
tough, right? Because bassists are a dime a dozen. I mean, wait a minute.
Oh my God, no!
No, actually, quite the opposite.
They're like a Betsy, Anthony, John Beach, Jimmy.
We're sending this out to everyone.
There's
play
like fighting
bass.
a unicorn.
Don't play guitar. Play bass.
I've listened. I've asked several people. Which position is the hardest to fill when it empties out in the band? Bassist is one of the answers, and lead singer is the other one.
Yeah.
Which is the 2 sides of the spectrum, right?
I would disagree, but that's just me.
I mean,
a good drummer.
I get different answers from everyone. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's,
I would
what
say
would
a
you
good
say?
drummer.
I would say a good drummer and a bass player are the hardest.
Because normally good drummers
everybody
are
thinks
already
they
in 4
can
bands.
sing. Yep, everybody thinks they can sing, and everybody fucking plays guitar. So
yeah, everyone plays
guitar.
And
a dime a
that's
dozen.
the thing, though. A good drummer. And I think I said this last time I was here, but you got a shitty drummer, your band's shitty. It doesn't matter how shredding your guitar player is.
You did actually
your
say
band
that.
is shitty. Play bass. A good drummer, your band is way fucking better. So,
And what's I love it. There was someone was explaining how a band works, and it's like a house, and the drums are like the concrete, like the foundation. And
that
then,
was me.
And then bass is
take credit.
And then bass is like the floors, and then the rest of the house
I
is
didn't
the
say
rest
this.
of the house. You could have a mansion, but if it's built on a fucking swamp with not correct foundations, your mansion's gonna sink.
That shit's the gift with Kate
that's the thing.
Blanchett.
You could have Joe Satriani, but if you put some horrible drummer up there, it's gonna sound god awful.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who's on top of it.
Right. I mean, look, 'cause the first thing you see is the singer, which is the big, beautiful doors that head into
Right.
the house.
Well, I mean,
without the foundation,
the
there's
door
no
would be
doors.
right.
Yeah,
The door would be on the ground.
Right.
I've always likened it to
It'd be a
a
big
body,
pretty-
right? Like the drums and the bass are like the muscle and the skeletal structure.
Well, the bass is my favorite part of any band.
I'm telling you, man.
Awesome.
I'm telling you, man.
It really is.
Bass,
So sweet.
bass is underrated, especially in rock music.
But
man.
I'm a blues funk type of, you know what I mean? I like.
And let me tell you something. Jeff can lay it down.
Jeff
man.
can lay it
Jeff,
down.
Jeff
Thunderfinger.
He can lay it
impresses
up,
me
sideways.
all the freaking time. He comes in the first practice and I'm like, oh man, I was listening to Primus the other day, and he starts playing Tommy the Cat, And I'm like, what? Wait, what? You can do
That's
that?
fun. I mean, we're going to find out. We're going to find out just how badass he is, right? July 21st?
That's right.
July 21st.
State Theater?
Yes.
State Theater,
What's
St.
happening
Pete.
in State Theater July 21st?
CD release finally. Took us a year.
Woohoo.
What's the name of the CD?
These Good Omens.
Who named it?
Me.
It's
named
got
the
a
band?
it's got a dog
Me.
on
Okay.
it.
Me. It's all about
That
me.
guy.
When did you guys start making that CD?
Last June.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But yeah, we did
So, like,
drums
does someone else
first
get
in,
credits on part of the CD, and then he gets credits on something? Because he came in May, right? Is that right? Or beginning of the year, anyway?
Oh, no. Let's see.
I mean, we've played these songs
You didn't lay
forever,
down
but we
the
started
final tracks
recording
until-
in.
Yeah, what?
Not Ryan. He started this shit.
I was gonna. Yeah, that's what I was like. Wait a minute. Jeff's unfortunately not on the CD.
Although I am on the CD.
He is on the CD.
It's his face on the cover.
It's his face on
That's
the
true.
cover.
I'm on the CD, but I haven't
There's
played
a way
on
to
the
get him to.
Yeah.
And he did all the artwork arranging and
the
he was
stroke,
awesome.
the magical music kitty here, because of our Spinal Tap bass situations. Actually, all of our bass is done by Mr. Gerson here himself.
Yeah.
So he's pulling triple duty, so rhythm guitar, bass, and vocals.
And I play drums somewhere too.
And actually, well, and
I'm fucking with
no, yeah, and
For like 30 seconds.
And one of our songs, because he hopped, because he was a drummer first, and so he's like, dude, because every time I get up out of off the drum set during practice, he jumps on. He drums is still his first passion.
It's the only time I
that's
ever
the
get to
thing. He's
touch
like,
him.
dude, I love drums. Can somewhere on the record, like me, just jump in for a bit? I'm like, fuck yeah, that's no
I can't
problem at all.
believe you
So
didn't
there's
name the
actually
band Cruel Gersons.
Oh, I like that.
I'd be okay with
Cruel
it.
Gerson.
It's pretty much an insurance policy. If anyone leaves,
I'll be a gherkin.
If you leave, I'll play your part. Damn
Nah.
it! Like,
no, I'm not that fucked
So you
up.
guys are
No.
pretty pumped about this, huh?
Oh,
my gosh.
excited. And here's the thing. I've been playing for, well, I didn't really get into a good band until I was almost 19. I didn't have an early start like him. But every band, like, I've recorded with 2 other bands, and the band fell apart. So I have never been on any, like, CD, EP,
Well,
anything
see you later,
ever.
guys.
I've been trying so hard my entire life. And so this is like, finally I found the right group of guys. We got it. It's out. We're doing the show. This has been a life goal of mine.
And
So-
like I said, like you guys said, you finally found where you belong.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's comfortable and fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
seriously.
2 years, like, no problems. Even with the other bass players, like, them leaving, no problems.
I mean, yeah, we left on good terms, you know. Of course, there was problems, or else they would have left. But
Yeah.
but you know, everyone's on good terms. So
He didn't mean to do that so loudly, but
I
guess
got
it's
scared.
time to
I was
take
like,
a
are we
break.
about to fight?
So we will be coming back to talk to you guys
Cool.
after the next segment. We will
Cool,
tell
cool.
a Floridia story and then finish the show off with you guys because I'm not done. I have more questions.
Cool.
But coming
many
up, we were
questions.
playing Stanley Feud, which is
My
whatever. it's
favorite.
Stanley Feud.
Open Mike's favorite game.
Say it right.
So stick around, come back, do whatever you got to do, take a piss, get a drink, and we will see you in about 5.
Hello?
Hello?
what are you thinking
What's wrong,
about?
Rest
We have Christopher walking in the studio today.
No.
Welcome to Open Mike's favorite game. Stan's Feud.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to play it, Stan's going to tell you.
Yay.
Outros and intros are our best part of our
Oh,
show.
yeah.
You guys really rehearsed them, I can tell.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got a bunch of new equipment that he's still trying to working the kinks out on. We thought we had it, but it seems like we have it ready before the show, and then as soon as the show starts, it
I
goes.
have to learn
That's
how
how
to
it
do
goes.
it.
That's how it goes.
And
Goes
go.
right out the window. Right.
Hey, man, it's never better than when it's
Dun, dun,
by
dun,
the
dun,
seat of your
dun.
pants.
Dun, dun, dun,
I will agree. Last show was amazing.
dun, dun, dun,
This show,
dun.
not so much. I blame you.
Oh.
So
Shot
we're real
fired
curses.
I
again.
blame your
That's what
lady.
my mama says to me every day. She says, you my least favorite. I say,
Least
damn,
favorite.
mama, why you got to be
Mama says
I'ma have some baby.
alligators so angry all the time because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. I love that movie.
I love
So welcome back, everyone.
I just watched it.
Again, we
Hey.
have Cruel Curses in the studio.
That's
and
us.
They were about to challenge you at a friendly game of Stanley Feud.
Let's
kick your. Oh.
We're gonna challenge the fuck
Stanley
out of y'all.
Feud is a game where I make up 5 questions every week, and then I survey. This week was 94 Facebook friends.
Oh, so it's like real news or
So
fake
we have
news.
actual 94 answers that came in, and then I tally them up. The top 5 answers go on the board. Number 1 gets 5. All others get 1.
94. That's such an odd number. Actually, it's
It's
even,
even
but
number.
but
Right.
it's an odd.
It's been teetering between like 91 and 93, and then it's been teetering. I can't get to the 100 mark for some
God
reason.
damn it,
Next
let's find
week.
people.
Next week.
100.
100.
Yeah, let's give you more work.
So anyway,
He
question
just
number
goes
1.
anyway to a lot.
A lot.
How much time do you spend watching TV each day on average?
Oh, shit.
12 hours?
Me personally, or like
Is
No,
this
no,
a
no.
band
What,
answer?
what,
What are
no, it's
most
like
people
Stanley
gonna
Feud.
answer?
We got to go for the most
Oh.
popular.
What are most
answer.
people that are on Facebook going to answer?
So.
Oh, if they're on Facebook, probably
how
a
many
shit ton.
hours of days? How many hours?
Um,
a day
I'm gonna go with-
do you spend watching TV?
I'm going to go with 2.
I'm gonna say 3.
Yeah.
I like 4.
And I like 5.
I like
No, I
three-
don't.
like
I'm
three
gonna
as
go.
well.
I'm gonna go.
pudding.
I like Ryan.
Okay.
No, I'll
You
go-
can
I'll go-
have
I'm
me.
gonna say more like
Brian, not Scott for
I
3.
think three sounds.
I'm going to go with 2. I'm going to stick with
Are-
the
are you
low
gonna
number.
jump on the
Because I don't
three
think people
bandwagon?
want to be honest
Three
about how much time they
bandwagon.
waste in front
Nick
of
and
the
I-
fucking Netflix.
I don't think
That's
people
true,
know.
too.
I don't think people are really aware of how much time they
And I'm
You're
honest,
probably
I think
right.
you're right.
Because I don't.
Yeah.
Like, the
Yeah.
sun came up, the sun went down.
Oh man.
I got
What'd you say, Mike?
I should probably
4.
go to work.
That's why you repeat your own business.
May the 4 be with you, Mike.
I'm leaving.
You should say and also with you.
No.
Where are your Jedi manners?
Don't tell me what to do.
Such a dick.
These are not the droids.
Yes, he is. Who you met?
That's Scott. He's a dick.
Doesn't take long to figure that
Do we-
shit out,
Sorry,
bro, I'm
Scott. That
telling
wasn't you. That
Do
was
we
talking
have
about South
answers?
Park, Scott.
All right, we have an answer, but I have scored. I gotta keep scoring. I can talk for a second.
Stop talking and
He's got to keep score.
Hurry to
Let him focus.
I'm
Let
sorry,
him focus.
Stanley. I didn't mean to upset baby.
Your eyes got so
I've
big.
never
just
been good
there.
with bonsai trees. Y'all leave me the hell alone.
What about bonsai trees?
All right, 18 people said 2, 14 people said 1, 14 people said less than an hour, 10 said 3 hours, and 8 said I don't watch TV.
8 people in the world don't watch TV.
8 people
They
in
just
my
happen
little
to answer.
Facebook world.
Damn it.
don't
So did
watch
I
TV.
won that one.
And
You
those
did.
people sound like
You
a
got
real
5.
drag.
So 2 hours. Right?
2 hours was the first. You get
Damn
5
it.
points.
It wasn't 1, but it was 1.
We were off. By, you were right.
Which one won?
1-1?
Who's on
Which
first?
is which?
0, 1. 1, 0.
Welcome
0,
to
1.
Binary
Uh-oh,
Hour.
Nick went binary.
0, 1, 1, 0. 0.
Excuse me, trinary.
It's going to be a long evening with him.
Yep. You can count on it. Yuck, 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 yuck. Count on it.
It's in centimeters.
Count on it. Sorry.
Is binary when a computer stutters?
Why?
No,
I guess
it's
it
when-
could be.
No, that's when you have 2 canaries.
When it likes
You have binaries, or either that, or they sleep with each other. I don't fucking know.
That's awesome.
I'm having a coronary right now. I can say that.
All right,
All right.
joke of the night goes to Brian.
Number
I was going
2.
to say when they like boy or girl. but-
Name a produce
Any
item.
bird jokes I have, I like to tweet.
Name a produce item you buy
Enough.
that has more than 1 in the package. Name a produce
produce
item you
item?
buy that has more than 1
Wait,
in the package.
Produce.
Brussels-
Wait,
oh,
produce
produce.
item you buy?
Bananas.
Produce.
Bananas.
But they, since it's
Except
phrased
there's no
package,
package
they're
of
gonna be
bananas.
both.
I'm going to say apples.
Good point.
I'm gonna say
Can't have it.
raspberries.
Brussels sprouts.
I'm going to say
That's
grapes.
not a fucking fruit.
Oh wait,
Produce.
produce.
Oh,
Yeah.
Produce
I
is
said
fruits.
produce.
And,
Produce is fruits and
it's
vegetables.
fucking fruits and veggies.
tomato! Confusion!
You produce it.
Produce is vegetables.
Don't make us look bad, Nick.
Wait. Produce is fruits and veggies, right?
Yeah, when you go to the produce section, are they both there?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with raspberries.
Often
Apples.
I'm
Raspberries.
I'm
I
saying
like
grapes.
I like potatoes.
I'm
Don't
just
attack.
going Brussels
Right.
sprouts just because I'm sticking with my conviction here.
Yeah, you hold
Brussels
on to that. Right next to the bacon, boom, they're perfect.
On the
Brussels
board, we
sprouts
have
and
bananas, grapes, potatoes,
No
strawberries,
Let me get
onions.
one more for Brussels sprouts. Just one more.
What do you got? Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts.
I said raspberries, which I'm off the list.
I said apples.
I should have said bananas.
Grapes.
You said grapes?
Grapes, yeah.
Grape decision.
God,
What the hell?
I'm raising hell. Ah!
He only cares about making puns.
Do it again. Do it again.
I'm raising hell. That? You want me to do that again?
Raisin.
Get it?
Dude, you're gonna make you just,
Onions come in groups.
all you do is whine about stuff.
19 people said grapes. 19 people also said strawberries.
Fuck.
13 people said bananas. 12 said apples, and 9 said mushrooms. Oh, mushrooms.
Those are fun, guys. We already used that joke, so.
Number 3. Name something that requires a battery or batteries.
Dildo.
A vibrator.
Oh, shit. Jinx, you owe me a dildo.
You guys know how to use it.
That's not how that works. It's Jinx, you owe me a hand job.
Oh.
That's the new rules.
Can the dog watch?
I'm sure.
Just put peanut butter on it. You can partake.
No.
It has eyes.
Or what? You draw a line of peanut butter?
I'm allergic. My balls will blow up like
All right,
fucking
so-
elephantitis.
hey, so can me-
Yeah, but the
Can-
dog will be okay.
So
but I won't.
Can,
and I need to survive to enjoy
Can
it.
I have the same answer as Ryan, or do we
Everyone
as a band
can
have
have
to
the same answer.
Okay.
We're all taking
I'm sticking with vibrator.
Yeah.
My mind's in the gutter. Shakily.
It was that or remote.
I was gonna say TV remote.
Remote
Yeah.
controlled
But
by.
I'm gonna go with vibrator.
Control vibrator.
No, I'm gonna go with vibrator.
Either way, I'm spending 4 hours with both.
Foot
Wouldn't
pedal
that
one.
be great if the remote control could also double as a vibrator? You could fuck up so many people's lives. Yeah, man, just switch the channel.
Just switch the channel.
Why is your remote control all sticky?
They all, they're all
Why is it pink and shaped like a penis?
They're all controlled by the phone now. You
It's
can
a
have
rocket
the
ship.
Bluetooth ones.
That's true, man.
Bluetooth
Somebody
vibrators.
calls in, hi,
Bluetooth
Mom.
vibrators?
It is the future.
Dude, I would put on Judas Priest Painkiller and just stick it right up there.
Oh my god, I'm sure they have apps for something like that.
Double U-turn app.
What would that app be called?
Either that or like Nile. Like crazy double bass pedal all up in there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because you want those vibrations.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a cat purring.
Or you could just do techno.
You got the
What would the app be called? Remote control.
What control? Oh.
Remote control.
Well, what's that? Jack and Jill? Like, 007. Like that. Am I the only one that listens to the radio late at night?
Remote control.
Do we have
All right.
answers?
So, 21 people said vibrator.
Yay!
18 said remote. 15 said car. 15 said kids'
Car?
toys.
What the fuck?
And
car has a
13
battery,
said
Ryan.
flashlight.
I just wouldn't have thought of car.
Flashlight,
I
yeah.
don't disagree.
I don't think half of the answers I
Yay!
ended up getting.
Because I got every question wrong on Family Feud last time I was here. Or Stanley
Stanley
Feud.
Feud.
Oh,
What
shit.
the
I'm
fuck?
sorry.
I don't even know what that. What is it?
Yeah.
What?
Do you see Steve Harvey here?
What's Family Feud?
Oh, that's where people make money doing this shit.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah, he ain't doing it for love. I promise you.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Just so
next
we can
one.
have more white teeth.
Okay.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Name a famous Brian.
Name a famous. Brian
the dog from
Johnson.
Family Guy.
Brian Johnson.
Oh, from AC/DC, you smart bastard.
Yeah.
Brian Bosworth.
Brian, shut your mouth.
Brian
That one
Griffin.
says
Thank
Brian
you.
Griffin.
How did I forget Griffin?
Brian Scott.
What do you say?
I'm going to have to go with Brian Johnson because I can't think of any other famous Brians.
Definitely
Brian
Brian
Austin
Johnson.
Green.
Brians don't mount up to much.
Yeah, Brian Johnson.
We're a
That's
very
the one that comes to my
humble
mind.
species of human.
Brian Austin Green. There's 8 people that have never seen that show.
Not on here.
You know, actually,
We brought it back.
You know the band Union Underground?
No.
Well, that's a shame, but the lead singer's name is Brian Scott.
Brian Wilson. That's a good one.
Oh, Brian Wilson, son of a bitch! I
Beach
switched.
Boys.
Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to stay with the
I'm sticking
AC/DC
with
Brian
Brian
Johnson.
So am I.
Yeah, that's good.
Stick with the Brian with the Johnson.
There's going to be
I'm sure
a
he
Brian
Never
Boitano
mind.
on there.
You don't know-
South Park.
Brian Boitano.
I'm going to go with them. Brian Johnson.
Johnson?
Yep.
Johnson.
Brian Adams.
Brian
Ooh,
Adams.
Even though he
that's
can't
true.
hear us.
Brian
That,
Knight.
ain't that another Canadian
Brian
delight
Knight?
there, Brian Adams?
A, yes.
Everyone
Hey.
said Johnson?
Johnson.
We're all Johnsons.
What about Johnson?
We're just a
Fans
bunch
of
of
the
Johnsons sitting here in a room.
I am what I eat.
My first name's Johnson.
Hi.
Your first name's Johnson?
Hello, my
Johnson
name is
Johnson.
Hello, my name is Richard
Johnson.
Richard Johnson.
Johnny
You can just
Johnson?
call me Dick Johnson.
I never
What do we
told you
got?
the Tonto Gold.
Brian
Never.
Scott?
Never mind. Brian Scott, that's him.
That's me.
Wait, was that the one most known?
No, some anon, so it must be one of your friends that didn't know how to sign into chat board.
Damn.
You're famous, bruh.
One
Bruh.
for Brian Scott.
Bruh.
Toad's famous.
Hebla, hebla.
What'd you say, Mike?
It's really Brian over there on his phone. Brian Scott.
Griffin.
Brian Griffin. That's a good one.
Ooh, the dog.
Ooh, dog.
I like dogs.
I like puppies.
I like chickens, Eddie.
That brings up a lot of memories.
16 people said Brian Griffin. 14 people said Brian Adams. 13 people said Brian Boitano. 13 people said Brian Johnson.
Ooh.
And 10 people said Brian Wilson.
So we're second place. Brian Griffin. A fucking cartoon Brian won.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
America's
So you have hope.
Kids ain't got
There's
no
hope for you
respect.
yet.
Except I love Brian. He's one of my favorite characters on that show. Anyway.
Yeah, me too.
You know, that's Seth MacFarlane not making an accent. That's just him talking as
Isn't that
himself.
insane?
Yep.
Yeah, that guy's just insane. to be
He's
honest
just
with you.
fucking nuts. I love him.
I mean, that's one talent in its own bitch.
Right.
yeah.
And
Right.
have you seen the movie like A Million Ways to Die in the West? That was a
Mhm.
fucking riot.
Yeah. So we have.
It was just a
This is
riot.
the last question. I'll give you a quick points update. Dale with 12. Gabo with 11. Mike with 10. Nick with 7. Ryan with 11. Jeff 16. Casey Scott with 7. Brian with 11. And then people have points.
How much do I have?
Huh?
You don't matter.
You're
Because you were late.
I have 11? Oh, I thought you said Brian. I don't know how many fucking Brians are playing this damn thing.
There's a Ryan and two Brian, so back up.
Yeah, but what you guys didn't know is that this game is like golf. The point is to get the lowest score. So I'm actually beating all of you.
Then all my test scores were 1.
See, that's why golf messes me up.
Ready? What's next?
So the last question. Number one answer is worth 10. All others are worth 5.
Oh.
Here we go.
Ooh, all right.
If you could have a role on any sitcom, which would it be, past or present?
Ooh.
All of my days, children.
That's a soap opera.
I've got to say
Oh.
Seinfeld.
I gotta say Friends.
Perks Plus.
Okay, Joey. Yeah, Friends, something like that.
That soap opera?
Is that a soap? Is it a soap opera?
I would take Chandler as on Friends.
You would.
Yeah.
You know what?
I
You
bet.
know what?
I'd take him.
I'm gonna go 2.5 Men.
You want to be the half a man?
No, that's just what he wants to do after the show tonight.
What else? I walked into that.
2 Men and I.
Rated R.
NC-17.
I don't think that's a show.
No, NC-17 is a
I think
rating.
Friends is a sitcom.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're right. You're right.
Friends is a sitcom.
Friends is.
We're talking soap opera.
You
No,
said
we're talking
Friends.
sitcom.
No,
Friends
sitcom.
ain't- you made
Not
up soap
Friends. You
opera.
said 2.5
I
Men.
did?
Soap
You
opera's
said
not a
Seinfeld.
thing.
Oh,
That's
shit.
in your world.
That's
You
it?
should
That's
come join us.
Oh, my
We're
God.
doing a show here.
Oh, my God.
This is his world.
Someone
We're just
keeps
sucking up
singing.
his oxygen.
I can't breathe.
Fine.
Shit, I don't really know a lot of sitcoms. Fuck.
Just name the
Friends,
first one that
Growing
comes.
Pains.
Seinfeld.
Oh, someone. Okay, well, yeah, but stick with Jeff.
Say whatever.
He'll be your
Let me say
buoy.
what I want.
He'll be your
Scott,
your life vest.
8 on Friends.
Nobody's.
Friends is going to win.
Wait,
We all
how many
know
said
it.
Friends?
He wants to be whoever got to bang Rachel.
Ross.
Ross.
They were on a break.
We were
The
on a
you mean the whole
break.
cast? I'm just kidding. That's messed up.
Rachel.
These
Miss
people
Kitty.
are probably tired of me
Roseanne.
saying the show.
Why the
Roseanne.
hell would you want to be on Roseanne?
Stan. I don't know if that was Roseanne or Louis Anderson.
Roseanne.
That was Roseanne, right? No, that was a different show.
No, that was Roseanne.
Oh, was it?
They're
Okay,
coming
never
back
mind.
too.
What,
Ooh,
the
did
days?
anybody say Golden Girls?
Thank you for. Who wants to be on that?
I don't want.
How about Gilmore Girls?
Gilf's galore. Shit, bro.
Oh,
Gilfs.
Gilfs.
I don't look at porn. I don't know what the hell that means.
I look at grandmas making pancakes.
His
That's
Google's
what it
not
is.
It's
full
a
of Betty
beautiful,
White Google.
only organic oats, grandma. Only
Grandmas,
organic
I'd love
oats.
to feed.
I think
There you go.
they're lagging.
Gorillas,
Oh
I'd
no,
like
I
to
fucked
feed.
up.
Or what?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had to restart the show because that's what we do. I'm gonna go for an even 10 tonight.
Woo!
Sorry, guys. We're waiting for this to catch up.
Catch up. Come on,
Catch
guys.
up.
I relish the fact
That's not
We're
quite
gonna go ahead
as
and end the show early
that
tonight. I'm not gonna.
they
make it like
mustered up the
4:30.
courage to catch up with us.
mayonnaise.
You know, I got to give it to him. I just listened to this last show you guys were on, and every pun has been different than the last
He
show. that
nails
you
it,
were
doesn't
on.
he?
It's a
He
skill.
does this at practice too.
Does he? But they just
Sometimes
follow-
I wish he would stop.
I don't.
Cheers.
I love it
Cheers
every
is a
single
good
time.
answer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. I'm still waiting for
Has
someone to
there
say
been a
Well, if we don't
Frasier?
drink, I guess cheers is not a great answer.
Ah, well, yeah.
True.
I would be on Webster instead of a little.
You
little
could be on
soap
Webster.
flat.
Oh.
Don't know.
On his
Don't know.
back.
I'm short too.
Oh no, short joke.
Uh-oh, whoopsie daisies. Like the
Something
Hobbits
about
fucking did
Napoleon.
everything cool.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's a podcast. Probably won't go.
Not
over
really.
Like-
They fucking went to the mountain.
What was your answer?
I said Seinfeld.
The girl last night, I'm nuts over her. She's this tall. So, bad joke, but
I got it because I'm sitting right next to you.
Right.
All right, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, you're done. What do we got?
16 people said Friends.
Yeah.
Yay!
13 said Always Sunny in Philadelphia. 12
wow.
said Cheers.
That's actually
9
really
said
good.
Happy Days.
Happy
And
Days.
9 said Modern Family.
Seinfeld wasn't even on there.
Modern
That's
Family.
ridiculous.
I like that one.
Seinfeld's a fucking
It is
classic.
Come
ridiculous.
on, 2.5 Men, guys.
I'm just kind of glad that no one said Seinfeld because I didn't want to have to unfriend somebody.
Oh, damn.
Man.
You're a
That's
Seinfeld
harsh.
fan? I thought it was
Them-
the only
yeah.
thing you could think of.
Them's
No.
fighting words, Jeff.
I was
Fan
okay
of
with
Seinfeld?
that.
I had absolutely, yeah.
I've
Get
only
him.
watched 3 episodes ever.
Kill him, Jeff.
That
Kill
doesn't
him.
change my opinion of you because you are the bass player, so it doesn't matter.
Strangle him.
You're already pretty much as low as you can go.
Yeah, well,
Was
you
he
gotta hold the
Texas?
low end.
Oh,
That's
get it!
fun.
Not what I was
That's
saying.
funny.
Oh,
That was a pun.
We have a
Didn't mean for
winner.
it to be.
Who won?
Y'all want to know who won?
Gobble.
Gobble.
Ryan Scott won with 21.
oh shit!
Nice.
Old enough to drink.
My points are old enough to drink.
Yeah.
My points are old enough to drink.
Give him a beer.
Scotch on the rocks.
God, I wish I wouldn't have got that so
on
quick.
the rocks.
Yep, Scott on the rock.
So congratulations, Brian.
Yes.
Thank you.
Excellent
You
job,
win.
Brian.
What's my prize?
I play you a reward music, but
So we started
Nope.
to
No.
close out the segment. I give you some of the answers that didn't make the board.
Okay.
Most of them suck, but hey, we're
Hey,
gonna go
well,
through
that's why
anyway.
they didn't make
But
the
some of them
board.
were
So
funny.
with
Do
produce,
better.
like, do you guys even buy groceries?
Yeah, yeah.
I do.
Who doesn't
Do you
buy
go to the
celery,
produce section?
carrots,
Yes.
yes, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
So what's your favorite produce?
Bananas.
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
Mushrooms or raspberries? Which do
Bananas.
not put them together.
Now hold on.
If you're French,
Raspberry
they likely
portobello.
put that shit together with some butter.
Now I gotta try it.
So we had-
Baguette.
we had
It is a
pepper-
crepe, you fool! A crepe, I tell you! Ah! I go back!
You're like German screaming about crepes.
No, I'm French. I'm French.
They're great.
Das Crepes.
That would be like the French
crepe.
Tony the Tiger.
They're crepe! Heil crepe!
They want an only flavor.
Yeah.
They want an only taste.
Do you know what this taste is of the crepe? It is death! Only one flavor of crepe in Germany, it is death.
Any German listeners, I apologize.
Cyclone, right?
Entschuldigung.
It is the zeitgeist of the crepe.
We just lost our German fans.
Right. Oh. Well, then,
Well,
You must eat the crepe while on the Autobahn.
dude, driving on that was
the road.
badass, by the way. I hit 105 on that.
You told
That was
us.
Is that
awesome.
kilometers or?
No, 105 miles.
Okay.
I done did converted it.
Yeah.
It was 170 kilometers an hour, but after I transmogrified it on the
Us
calculator,
Americans going over
I got
there
it.
and-
I got 105.
Did it while you were
I
driving?
felt like I was in NASCAR. Except I turned right. I broke
So why don't you?
Dude,
Death.
that's just scary, bro, when you start heading into oncoming traffic.
The lights are coming towards me.
Right.
What was you gonna? You were gonna say stuff.
Who cares?
I do.
Oh, the answers that did not make it.
Listen, I don't worry that much about what's in front
It's
of me.
okay.
bro.
So
As
we're
long
gonna
as the shit's
we're
going
gonna
good,
go
who
over the
cares?
midgets
All
that
right.
didn't get the kickball team.
Believe me, if this
So-
was important, I
Hey,
would
gotta
make
be
it
nice.
happen.
Everybody gets a trophy, man.
So we're gonna skip all that bullshit anyway. We're gonna go to Brian's.
Woo!
So some of the Brian's that made the board were Brian Cranston,
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Brian May,
Cranston.
from
oh, Queen.
How did I miss that?
I don't know, man.
Brian Dennehy, which I had to look up who the hell that was.
No, no.
Didn't know who?
Brian Shaw, which I had to look up who that was.
Who's Brian Shaw?
That sounds familiar.
2016's World's Strongest Man. Now, who the hell knows that? That's what I want to know.
Apparently
And
someone-
why are you my friend on Facebook?
One guy on Facebook that said that.
Right.
That's who knows.
It's
That was
probably
the
Brian
anonymous.
Shaw. He goes me.
I was that strong crack walnut with Annie.
Don't forget me.
Listen, I bring turkey to next get together.
I listen to
I also
podcasts
lift-
and eat 2 pounds of bacon.
I also lift your truck and throw it at wall. Strongest man. Don't forget Brian Shaw. Why would he be German? Also, everybody's German.
No, that was kind of Russian.
Is it the only accent you know?
That,
No.
that was Russian.
I know a couple.
That was kind
Do
of
you?
Russian.
It's
He knows
Russian.
Christopher
You.
Walken.
Oh yeah, da. Sorry.
So, anyways, moving on. What other
You know
Brian's?
Christopher Walken?
I pretend. We all
You do?
pretend. Everybody pretends
Who
to be
doesn't?
walking.
I mean, do you do better than G2X?
No, Brian does a pretty good walking.
Probably
He
not.
does.
Probably not. I don't know who. I don't know how.
Yeah,
it would-
he walking.
Whenever someone's like better than Billy's walking, you're like, no, I can't, because You got to get a bar set.
Well, hold on, come on. Give
go ahead, do it.
Give
No,
us a
just kidding,
walk-in.
don't freaking do
Now
it.
I want to meet Billy.
Take us for a walk-in in the park.
No.
This isn't a sideshow, bro. Hey, for a ticket, I'll do Christopher Walken's right now.
Give me a cookie and I will dance.
So for the sitcoms, we had Roseanne, which didn't make the board, but Gilligan's Island. Who the
Wow.
Sorry, that
You
was
didn't
before.
watch
That was
Gilligan's
before
Night?
me. I'm sorry.
You didn't watch Gilligan's
No.
Island?
Nick at Night.
You guys are.
Well,
I-
also, I haven't
so
had
I'm
cable
right
in my
there.
house
I'm
for
right there.
almost 20 years.
Give me a second. Married with Children.
Oh my
I
God.
was thinking of that, but I wouldn't want to live.
Oh, that was funny.
That
Yeah.
show would not
Agreed.
make it today. Holy
No, it wouldn't. That
Well,
guy's
that's why
such a
you do it on our
bastard.
They would have yes, ma'am.
That
shirts.
guy's such a bastard, and I love it.
I know. That show's hilarious.
Sanford and
I
Sons.
want to live in a pit.
See,
Is that
most of these ones I know just because I watch Cable Guy.
Right, I got Me TV. Oh, Cable Guide.
The movie. Yeah, because it's
Cable
all.
Guy.
Oh, Cable Guy.
Cable Guy.
There's no Cable Guide anymore.
Cable Guy.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Good
guy.
job.
Oh, you mean Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
No,
Ace Ventura. Yeah.
the cable guy.
But the Cable Guy's much better.
Was that Tourette's? Ace Ventura? He just spit that shit out for no reason.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
Dolphin.
The Office?
Squirrel. Oh, The Office.
The Office.
That would just be an awkward
I
annoyance.
love Steve Carell, but I don't like that show.
To be on that, to be like live
I'm
that.
with you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That show annoys
Just
the shit out of
Jim
me.
and Pam, I'd punch them both.
It's
I never
not
watched
like
it,
a
but I could see why.
Laugh
I mean,
out
like,
loud.
I've seen enough.
To me, you know. What
So
I
this
mean?
is back with us. Mork and Mindy?
Mork and Mindy.
Oh, Robin Williams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to be on a show with Robin
Hell
Williams.
yes.
That would be freaking awesome. Get an
Yeah,
egg
dude,
with him and take off
especially if
somewhere.
he's a freaking alien.
He's awesome.
Wherever he ended up, heaven or hell, he's making that bastard laugh his ass off. That's all I'm saying.
Robin Williams, R.I.P.
Force him out on the carpet.
Get that shit off my.
So you don't watch much TV. Do any of you guys watch TV too much?
I watch TV.
Not really.
I like TV.
Just not sitcoms a whole lot.
I've only seen all 17
Okay.
seasons of Law and Order SVU.
Twice.
Okay, like I said, I grew up without cable pretty much.
So have I, 3 times
Yeah.
each.
Well, here's
Because my what? No, don't fist bump me. I
Oh.
hate it.
Don't fucking.
Take it
No,
back
it's
then.
not cool.
I
I'll
mean,
just
I
fist
love
bump
you as much as
myself
I love
then.
my wife, who's forced me to watch these things.
Uh,
But yeah, I'm just keeping Snapped away from her. That's all I really
That's how
care
TV
about.
retarded I was.
Keeping what?
I haven't
There's-
had
you
cable in
never
my
seen
house for like
Snapped?
15 years.
No.
And my
Oh, it's a
wife
show
made
on
a Ross and Rachel
the
reference.
Women's
and I'm like,
Network.
who?
What is it, LMN?
And she's like,
It teaches women how to kill men
and
and
we
get
ended
away
up
with
watching
it.
the
Really?
whole like
Not really,
Fuck.
but
all
it's
of
old,
it
yeah.
within a month.
It's old
Like-
cases where women didn't get caught. It's like, okay, great.
That's cool.
On this show twice where there was 2 different conversations going on.
They don't stop.
And
See,
that
now,
just
if you
happened.
were a Bushman, this would have been easy.
Bushman.
Okay, so
Dishman.
I'm just a bushwhacker.
I like that. Yeah. there
I
you
just
go.
threw out some obscure shit. I'm sorry.
I threw it back.
I watched National Geographic because the Bushmen they had 2 different teachers
And their
talking at them at
nipples hang
once.
to their knees.
Of course, and it's all clicky clacky, like signs. You know, fucking.
That's crazy.
And they put clothespins on their nipples and went.
Let's change pace here, guys.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
that's
all
right.
stay on the
Let's
same
take a
topic,
break.
Brian.
We're just
Sorry.
trying to widen our listening audience, bro. Half of
Right.
them like them, half of them like us, so we figure screw it.
If your left brain and right brain are working.
That means shut
It
up.
works now.
Woo! I just like shutting up.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break because Mike said so. And then when we come back, we will tell you about a couple of FLoridiots and then talk with a few. So stick around.
There you go.
BRN invited us over there because we have a well-produced show.
Right. We're just like, here, this is what a studio looks like.
That's a door.
Okay.
Son, that's not a chicken. That's a door.
All right, Jeff, bring us
Say
back
shit
from
like
break.
that.
All right, bring us back.
Fantastic. All right.
What's up, bitches?
Welcome back to
Hi, my name's-
Oh yeah.
Are we back?
Are we back?
Can people hear us?
Guess who's back?
You sit on cable, bad boy. Oh, you're so cute.
back.
Yeah, we're back.
All right. Live with Cool
Pool purses.
Gherkins.
Gherkins. That's
We spoke
not as
over
good as.
Are we going to... A quick Florida story. What the hell? Oh, no, you didn't mean literally just
You
shut
call
up.
them Floridians.
FLoridiots.
Right. You can call them neighbors.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, that guy again.
Hi, just welcome. To the
Hi,
nation.
Heather.
Welcome.
Hi, Heather.
It's a Heather Gray shirt.
So, this first story comes to you, or this only story comes to you from Jacksonville. 38-year-old Cedric Jelks accidentally shot himself in the penis early Friday morning. No,
go ahead.
With a BB gun.
Said no dick.
He cock-locked
I
himself.
just got partials.
Yeah, he got it.
He got
I put him over like you did.
Oh, I thought you said Glock.
That's
I
9
was
millimeters
taken
every
to the
9
hospital
centimeters.
The bad magazines. Dirty magazines.
Taken to the hospital by Shanika Roberts. Who told that Jelks was sitting in his Nissan Altima by himself and came into their home in a panic and ran straight to the bathroom.
That'll fix it.
She followed him in and saw that he had wound to his penis. So she took him to the hospital where he underwent surgery. Well,
Could they save the testicles?
What's that?
What?
We're getting there.
I'm sorry. I want to know the punchline. Don't blow your...
No,
But
this-
Cedric can't
Sorry,
anymore.
let him finish the story.
Keep telling her.
So he shot himself in
So
the dick.
Jelks told her he sat went off.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
investigators found cocaine possession in 2004. Now, how the hell is that relevant when it's 2017?
felony.
Because both situations blow.
No, it's because he's a convicted felon and can't own a gun.
He can't have a gun. He can't be in possession of a gun.
Oh, that blows. Like Coke.
What?
You are on fire tonight.
Ow, put me out.
So, I mean, has anyone ever, like, been punched in the dick or freaking, like, play baseball?
Well, of course.
I've
That
been,
hurts,
yeah,
right?
of course.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine
Yes.
blowing a part of it off?
No,
I think you wouldn't feel it.
I mean,
so much like adrenaline and fucking...
Which is why you run into the bathroom as opposed to just...
I
laying
mean,
there.
Or
did
you
it
pass
whistle
out.
while he was running?
What happened?
Did it whistle while he was running?
He was writing his name in the grass while he was running.
No,
With
it is
blood.
like the wind blowing through the
Cedric!
hole. Like, I don't know.
You don't know?
Sup, whistle dick? Every time I pee, it whistles.
See, here's the thing. He could still go to Japan and have a bigger dick than everybody over there.
Oh,
shots
you can
fired!
be in my house and have a bigger dick than
Shots
everybody
fired.
in that.
Get it? Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots were fired.
Me too.
All right, well,
Just one.
screw that. I don't really like that story.
He
anyway.
blew
Let's
his
go back to
load.
the cruel cursing. What's going on, guys? How we doing?
Hey, that left a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh.
Oh.
Just like-
Nah,
just-
no, not
You
like
meant that.
Just like Coke.
Just like Coke.
Here, this will get that out.
So you guys,
Cedric, come in.
thank you again for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
I noticed you said now on Instagram.
Ooh, yeah.
That's all
did that?
Mr. Briggs.
Jeff,
He
would
brought
you,
that
would
to
you
the-
tell us about that?
Mr.
We've come up to this
Briggs.
century now.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
tried. People have told us you got to get on Instagram. So I tried it and went, no, we really don't.
That's when you want to get fat really quick. You just Instagram.
Get skinny real quick.
Or you call your grandma. Like,
I did the whole gram at once.
On speed dial.
Instagram.
Grandma's on line 1. Instagram.
He's on it.
Anon says I am Japanese, so let's keep it.
Oh, it's on you, man.
What about Japanese
No, it
people?
doesn't really matter.
I love-
Screw it. We insult them all the time.
I love sushi.
So Instagram, I mean, you guys never got into that right before he came in.
I've
and
never been on Instagram.
It's a great thing to have.
I'm still
not doing
trying
it.
to work out Facebook, man.
I don't,
So,
yeah.
Do you have time to do 2 Instagrams? Because not really. I'm just playing. So you guys, like, so people get to really know what's going on. You know what I mean? You described your sound, if you will. I realize that most of these bios are old, so correct this. Riffy, bluesy, and powerful rock. Is that still accurate?
I stand by
that's,
it.
That's still pretty accurate.
Right?
That's what we try to do.
Incredibly accurate.
Just like Bill Clinton. I stand right by.
So like bluesy.
I did not sleep with
Are
that
any of you
woman.
guys into like the blues? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My
I
dad
think-
corrupted me with Stevie Ray Vaughan and shit like that.
Really?
I
Yeah.
loved-
Yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah.
how about? Did he ever like corrupt you with any like older blues than that even? Or was it like just new? I mean, which
Well, I mean,
Stevie Ray
actually,
Vaughan-
my
You know.
neighbor won. Actually, he got tickets, and my dad and I actually got to see Johnny Winter, one of his last shows before, he passed. But that was really cool. So my dad got me into that kind of stuff.
That's sad.
So,
So
yeah.
don't worry, guys. Anon says I am Japanese, and one of my other listeners says, "Dirty knees, look at these."
Okay, we're in good company.
what was that? What was one of the Rob Zombie movies? Dirty knees, look at these. It's
So,
fucking creepy.
blues in terms of that stuff, like Robert Johnson, those kind of staples.
Right.
Definitely that stuff. Like
I was always
Lot
a
of
big
like- lot of like
BB
that-
King guy to myself.
1930s
so like you
stuff.
say, that powerful riffy. That
I think
heavy-hitting
a lot
blues.
of that stuff because a lot of it's like Zeppelin was so influenced by like blues and
Oh,
like
big
stuff like
time.
that. So it's just like it's just DNA.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well, with Zeppelin, the Doors. I mean, those
Well,
are all
like
derivatives.
but actual blues, yes.
But I mean, like,
But I mean, yeah. Go
I
ahead.
don't know. My favorite rock and even some of the metal bands, they end up playing bluesy stuff. I mean, you listen to. I mean, I love Judas Priest. You listen to Judas Priest. You listen to solos. You can find elements of blues in
Right.
there. I mean, it's just.
It's the
I mean,
core, right?
I,
I
don't
mean,
know,
it's
but just,
yeah.
I mean,
it's a
the
simple
blues. The
scale.
blues affected everybody, man. Like England, everybody. Blues are just. I don't know. probably one of the most influential genres of music, more towards the rock end than anything.
But that's impressive because I've had a lot of bands come in here, and when you ask them about the blues, not so much. It's
well, that's what's so cool about it, though. Is like if you look back at like the '60s and the '70s, there was the English blues movement and there was the American blues stuff.
Right.
Yep. Like they were competing, and there's just.
But there wasn't much competition. The English brought all the blues. I mean, they brought the Claptons.
But
they
you
brought
think Led Zeppelin?
I mean, we had Jimmy
Beatles.
I
Led
tend to
Zeppelin.
disagree. I
mean,
like,
but
with B.B. King and Albert King.
A lot of that Chicago, a lot of those Chicago players.
You know,
there was like the it wasn't like big band, but it was like jazz. No,
but man, England has answered well to anything America's put out. You know what I mean? Just
They are,
you know what I mean? Because we put it out, but they answer right back and they answer good. You know, so
I think that's a lot of things because a lot of like rock music that like big bands say like Queens of Stone Age, Royal Blood, Foo Fighters, that kind of stuff that we really like. That stuff like they have their base here, like people like them, but over in Europe, they're like gods.
You know what's
like
the coolest
bands
thing
like
about bands that come from over there is when they're singing, there's no accent.
I know.
Could you imagine if American bands,
They're
when they were
like,
singing, they came out with an accent?
I've always thought that. Like
I hate
ever
that with
since I was a
actors,
little
too.
kid.
Yeah, they sing normal, and then they're like, "Oh, tally ho, how you doing, chap?" And it's like, "What the fuck?" That
Right.
was
No,
singing
but,
that.
that guy's
Like,
badass. I
was
want to smack the
Like
shit.
Keith Urban,
like
he's another one. He's from Australia,
yeah.
and he sings, and I'm like, "Ah, man, he's from Kansas," and he's like, "Oh, crikey, kangaroo stole my mom!" I'm like, "Fuck." The fuck, Keith Urban?
Dingo ate me, baby.
Oh, that's
Dingo
right.
ate me.
I got it wrong.
Dingo ate my baby.
I got it wrong. Seinfeld again.
Baby on the Bobby.
Jeff, you want to say something? What's up?
Jeff, talk.
No, I'm
Hey,
just
Jeff, how you
You
doing?
keep putting this towards your mouth. Are you going to suck on it or are you going to say something?
you gotta feel for it.
Well,
first.
it's big and black.
So,
Cedric's in the house.
I'm into the blues, but like, you guys are different ages, right?
Well,
No,
within a bracket.
Jeff's
I
the
mean,
old guy.
Yeah.
You're the old guy?
Actually, I don't know how
How old
old
are
Jeff
you?
is.
29, not bad.
Well, 29, 28. I'm 26, and you're
26.
26.
I mean,
so
you guys
we're.
need someone to buy you beer, bro. I'll do it for $5.
Oh, Jesus Christ! But I mean,
You're so nice, Stanley.
No, but you know, even though we're not that different in ages, I mean, I just think different walks of life. I mean, we all kind of have, you know, especially music, like totally different approaches. Like, I don't know about Jeff, but like I know, like me and Nick, we like love to metal out, you know, and stuff.
Oh, he loves that stuff.
Right, and then you know, and
Jeff-
Ryan not so much. I mean, I don't know about Jeff, but
Nope.
anyhow. Yeah, but
No metal.
you know, the more rootsy stuff, you know, definitely is coming. Of course, most songwriting is from Ryan's end, but you know, and of course, you know, you
Most.
can't. Well, like okay,
kidding.
most is like 92%,
94.7.
94.7%.
I'm
But you know, but when you play with
Kidding.
different people, they rub off on you. You
Right.
can't help it.
Oh, no
there's-
doubt.
There's right. Oh God,
You too tonight, I swear.
not rub.
Just want to have a serious conversation about our art.
Sorry.
So, but anyhow, but
Leave
like,
it to
but
Cliff Haven over
Nick
there.
and I bring some stuff
They're
to
the
the
young
table.
guys, that's why.
Nick and I bring some stuff to the table that's you know probably not you know what Ryan initially thought of, but you know sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But
Right.
you know it's you know.
But
stuff-
that is what's cool, right? Is like you guys each bring in a different taste or a different, you know, like you've been listening to different things growing up.
Yeah.
Right.
Different things like you each worn out. Well, you guys didn't have cassette tapes, right?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did
I-
it?
Corn Issues, man. It's my first cassette tape.
What was?
Corn. Yeah,
Oh,
Issues.
really?
My brother got it for me.
dude.
And there was a song
man.
like there was like we were driving down here, and I remember I was listening to it. We were coming down here on vacation, and I was listening to the Corn Issues, and it was like some creepy song about like little girls. And I was like, "What?" She like heard it. She's like, "What's the lyrics to that song?" I'm like, "Ang." And she's like, "Give me the headphones." She's like, "The fuck is this shit?" She like fucking took the tape. She's like, "What the fuck did your brother buy you?" I'm like, I'm sorry.
what was it?
And I
Let
was
me
like,
tell you, your mom does not talk like that.
Shit,
Dude,
but
at the last
you don't
show-
know.
Dude,
You don't know.
at the
She's
last
like,
show
"Hi.
she came
Oh
to-
my god, great job, guys."
She was like, "Let me buy you a beer," and she goes up to the bartender and says, "Excuse me, one beer, please." Just like
Is that really what she said?
Yeah, that's what she said.
What is she, fucking old England?
So sweet.
One
She is
beer,
just
One
the
beer,
sweetest
please.
old lady.
No,
Not
she-
old lady. She's
What the
sweetest
fuck?
lady.
My mom is old. Yeah.
She's the sweetest lady that I could possibly meet, but it was just like one beer, please.
I
Adorable
would just
as
like
hell, right?
one.
Yeah.
Just one, not
Like
two.
I go up and go, "Hey, Yingling." She's like, "One beer, please."
My mom's
So what
awesome.
did you? I mean, what? Like he's saying, Corn Issues was his first tape. You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
It might have been Savage
Rob
Garden.
Rob Zombie, Hellbilly Deluxe was the first CD my brother and I ever got, and that was like in elementary school. And I remember, I don't know, I never really listened to lyrics, so I just liked the music. And I remember my mom giving us a whole lecture, like, "There's some adult content in this, and blah 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 blah." And you know, I just want you to know before we buy you the CD. And I'm like, "Mom, whatever. Can we just have the CD?" And then like 2 years later, I'm like, "That song's about necrophilia." I was listening to songs about necrophilia while I was in 3rd grade. Holy shit!
I'm
Like-
cool.
That's funny you say that because I do the same thing. Like I'll listen to the songs and listen to the music, and I might hear that shit 10 times before I've heard what anything
Yeah,
is
what the
about
hell are
in
you
that
talking
shit.
about? Right.
Yeah.
It's
So-
amazing.
Nice.
Now, as a vocalist, do you listen to the words first sometimes? I mean, you're a musician, so I mean, obviously,
Well, he's instrumentalist first.
That's always what's hard for me is that lyrics are always secondary. It's always melody. So it's
Comes
always
first,
like
right?
the vocal melody, and then whatever words are going to fit are going to fit. It's
a
not
great
like
answer.
I'm going to make a melody fit this word.
Right.
Sometimes because I a lot of times I'll see like a song or something kind of in colors, or sometimes it'll be like an image as it'll come together.
Like
give
Cerulean.
Well, give me a color or an image or something like that.
Is that real? Really? That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, I mean that's just how it's always been since I started songwriting. Is like sometimes the drums will be a certain color, and that'll mix with another thing, and it'll create a color. Like that's just kind of how I see it.
Dude, that's pretty. I've never heard that. That's the first time I've heard that answer, and that's
Oh,
awesome.
really?
That's-
A lot of people. I've heard a lot of musicians like express their stuff with color.
Thanks for making me feel less. I really appreciate
Well, not
that.
less.
You're
No,
not
thanks.
original at all.
No, but that's
Jesus.
Yeah.
So who are they, so I can get them in the studio?
Yeah, we can all just talk about colors. What is this chord? It's a red chord. Shit. That's. But anyways,
is that major? I don't understand. Is the red chord a major chord or a minor chord?
How the hell do I know? I listen to music. I don't play it.
Red would be-
Diminished.
red
But see,
would
I
be
think people can.
diminished,
I think it's whatever people can kind of like. That's just
Augmented.
how I see it. Not everything is a color, but a lot of times something's a color, or I get like an image in my head of something. I feel like I'm like, yeah, go in the
In
right
one way or
direction.
another, the building blocks kind of go
Yeah.
up in front of you, and you just put them all together.
Yeah, it's kind of how it goes.
Do you write most of this stuff?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
99 point.
No, he said 94.7.
No, but
Is
you,
it-
know,
You have to get
sounds
that right.
but-
It's 94.
No, seriously, because like he comes up with an idea, he cuts the
Right.
demo, or he comes in with an idea, and then we all play on his idea, and then it kind of morphs into what we add to it. You know,
Oh,
but,
so okay,
but,
so you,
but, but-
I got you.
yeah, but like he brings the canvas with like most of the painting, and then we just like throw shit
I
on
got
it,
it.
and then it, yeah.
That's
So-
awesome.
It's my only excuse to continue playing drums.
Well, but he told it was he told us this ahead of time, like, hey, I got songs, I'm looking for people to help me like carry out this mission, and we're like, so he told us that up front because and that's the other thing we said, it's kind of hard to find people because you have some bands where like they want to be the sole creator or like they need more. It's his second band. I got a lot of shit going on, so it works that like, hey, most of the ideas already done, and let
Right.
me just throw my 2 cents in, So
See,
for us, it works.
Yeah.
So
as far as what I think about that, like a lot of I've explained the way this band works a lot to some people, and they're like, "Man, I would hate to work like that." And I'm like, "Why? They're good songs.
Right.
Who cares if I didn't write them? I get to play them. Like this is great."
Well, now I'll give you a detailed how we write songs. So how it will start is usually by myself. I'll come up with a beat or something or a chord or a progression or a riff, and I'll pretty much build out most of the song. But he writes his solos. I'm not like, here's your solo, play what I wrote.
Right, I
you.
get it.
And I'll show him the drum beat. I'll kind of talk with him about what I want. I'll show him what I want, and he'll add fills. He'll add like things will just change when you're in a room together. The kind of the way that I put it is that like I might write 90% of stuff. And I don't mean just like, because some people, that's what's kind of always annoyed me about people is like, soul songwriting credit to Jim. He fucking wrote one guitar part. He didn't
Right.
write the drum part. He didn't write the bass
Right.
part. He didn't write the guitar. So I do write most of the stuff, but the last 10% is us together in a room and like really polishing it, and that's more important to me than the other shit that I did, because it's like when we get on stage and we play it, nobody fucking knows and nobody cares, and it's about the performance and are we playing good? Is everybody into it? Nothing
That's the
will
thing.
matter.
Is, like, you write 90% of the songs,
But it doesn't
but
matter.
100% of them are 100% cruel curses.
That's
Right.
it.
Bingo.
And like and
Right.
like
I
and
mean,
we
this,
are a unit.
That's,
I like
it.
how you
When it's
said
all
that.
said
That
and
was
done,
very well
Yeah.
said.
that's what it boils down to.
We gotta
right?
write that down.
That's why he's got a podcast.
honestly, like someone asked me the other day. That
That's
knows how this
100%
band
open mic.
how this band works. Why didn't you?
His name
Why
had
didn't
to
you
be brought
write? Why didn't you write on the CD all songs written by Ryen Gerson? I was like, it doesn't matter.
'Cause it's
Like,
not-
it doesn't matter. Like people like, do I feel some pride? Yeah, but I also that's just how I work. I started as a drummer. I always think drum beats always come to me. I just got to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to feel bad for this is how I write music.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just got to find people who are
On the same page.
yeah. And so, like he was saying, some people are like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in that project. I want to add riffs. I want to write a song too. And it's like, that's cool. Go
Right.
do your thing. Like I have an idea about what I want and I want to do it. And some people think,
Now, don't get me wrong. We have a lot of bands to get to still in the area, but we've had quite a few of them in here. You know what I mean? From
Right.
Cold
Yeah,
Clock
you have
to
a good
Sunshine
number.
Bullets to Red Calling and so far, as far as the working together on the writing, I've gotten the same answer. Like some bands, more than one person actually does write
Right.
a lot of material.
right.
And then most bands, it's one or two people, and then they work it out like you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then the hard part is when you think you have something that's like sounds great to you, and the other band members go, "Oh, you might want to." You're like, but I love that.
Yeah.
You know, has that ever happened?
Oh, it's
Luckily, no. That does not happen very
Well,
often.
you know, and the thing
once
that-
a blue moon, someone will be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "It'll work."
That shit
I guess
rock,
not.
man.
Like, I get lucky though, because I usually say to the guys, "I'm like, trust me, it'll make sense."
Right.
You know, and that's
And
the-
it gets there, and usually it doesn't sound like a train wreck.
You know, and that's the tough part, especially with music, because music's so personal, it's
Right.
so emotional. People kind of lose sight of that. It's a part of you
That's
that
what I'm
came from
saying.
inside you. I mean, it's. I'm not trying to like, oh, you know,
No,
you're
it's
like a
right.
mother or
You
anything, but like,
birthed it.
you know,
But it's
but
a
this,
part of me.
this came out of my heart, and I got to share it in a room with 3 other guys that are going to take it differently than me. You know, that's tough,
Right.
You know, and so you got to, you know,
And
like I
that's where
said.
developing trust in each other comes in, right?
I mean, yeah, and
And
like I
respect
said,
for
and
each
you know,
other.
it's a band. It's not like you're going to want to fucking retreat with each other for 3 weeks before you go, oh, okay, we'll play with these guys. No, you need
Right.
to show up, play the songs. Are you ready? Cool, we're in, and this is how it works. And so you kind of have to do it quickly with something so personal and deep.
And to me,
So-
the band is not me. Just because I go home and I write the drum parts and I write the guitar parts and I come in and I'm like, okay, here's your stuff. It's not me. I don't
The
think.
show's not me, even though I do all the talking. If he wasn't over there running around fucking things up, we wouldn't have a show.
That's right. That's right.
But I didn't say that.
You are loved.
I was playing with the puppy.
But
Yeah.
seriously, I mean, I don't care
That's
what
it.
you're doing.
I mean,
whether you're
actually, one of
a
my
cast
favorite.
in a movie, or you're a band, or you're a podcast.
Yeah.
Put it alone.
But so many people are quick to like want to be like, I did this and I did that and I did this and I did that. It's like,
Well, they
you know,
don't go
people
far.
if people ask, I tell them, but I'm never like, I wrote that. That's me. That's I wrote that part. You like his guitar?
Oh, that's what sucks. about
that
it.
drum beat. That drum beat. I wrote it. It's like I
mean,
just that's horrible.
that's
I hate
what I
that
hate
shit.
about it.
The South
Hate
Park
that shit.
guys, Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I think it's Trey Parker writes like almost all of the shit,
Right.
but just Matt Stone. He's just the perfect person to bounce shit off of, even though technically number wise he brings less to the table. Like Trey Parker wouldn't be able to.
But without
To
that
gel the way
counterbalance-
without him there, he like
I
needs him
wouldn't
there
talk to
to
you
like
guys.
like
He wasn't here.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like,
right.
but you know, but they
You
talked
would
about
miss me,
that.
Michael.
You know, but they talked about that because they have like a thing on Netflix is like building like their episodes. They had like 3 days to make like an episode, and it was
Pretty
like
much,
That's
yeah.
crazy. That's
and you know,
crazy.
and like it's
It
mostly
used
Trey.
to take a year.
Right.
What
And now
the
it's less than 5 days.
But the thing, but they work together that well. It doesn't matter the percentages, but that unit works, and they get shit done. I mean, that's what it is.
What's
you
gonna
know,
work?
and that's one of my favorite
Teamwork.
sayings. It's not the process; it's the fucking finish. It's the product. You
Exactly.
know, right? You know,
And if
it's
It's everybody
product is-
understanding their role.
And
Right.
a counterpoint to that, though, is like, you know, and I do understand why people want to be in charge or creative or lead the pack. That's why I put myself in the position that I am now, because I wanted to do that. But I think you just got to find people who are willing to be supportive, because it's like, you know, two sides of a coin. You really can't. You can't have one without the other. You can't have somebody be like, I'm going to do everything. Be like
Right.
Prince. I could just put out demos forever, but I could never get on stage and like actually make any of it happen or any of it sound good without these guys.
But that's why you guys are awesome.
Well-
Awesome on stage. I mean, like, you can't take your eyes off you when you're on stage, and I will be there. Will you be there? The
Please be
21st?
there.
Oh,
Where-
21st?
Where is that?
July 21st at State Theater. The CD,
CD
release
release
party.
show.
Damn it, man!
I think
Keep up.
Attention.
I think I have it set.
Please come.
He thinks he's got it. I'll be there, guys.
We don't have any
Hell
friends.
And
Please
actually,
come.
we have a group
Oh.
of people that will be joining us. To
That'd
come
be
see
so
it.
fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
please do.
I'm gonna try.
Side note. For
Well,
tickets.
I'll
please
think about it.
contact-
Mike, you show up, I'll buy you a beer.
All right.
All right.
Fuck, man.
That's
Side
all
note.
you
Now I
needed.
gotta drive him home.
Same for you.
Huh?
I'll buy you both
I'll
a beer if
be
you
there
come
anyway.
out.
I'll buy
Okay,
you
well,
a
I'm buying
beer.
you a beer
can
anyhow,
buy
so
your
fuck it.
T-shirts, your CDs, your beers.
All right.
Oh, we got
And
t-shirts for you.
Actually, they just picked up T-shirts on the way over here.
That's why we were late. We got t-shirts for you.
So I can't wait. I'm pumped up. Even though it's
Thank
the
you.
day before my birthday party, which is going to have Trigger City Trio and
Ooh.
and Jonas Residue both performing.
Ah.
It's pretty awesome, right?
We weren't invited to play at the birthday party. I
You
Tuki
were, but
Tuki.
you did have a CD release party.
Oh.
I know. I
Yeah,
think.
you got it
I think.
right.
Didn't you? You did ask
You
me.
were
I
actually
think.
invited
So
to play at this
we're-
weekend's event.
I know.
The
We were
Revizos.
invited to two different things.
Birthday pre-party.
October. Happening.
We're getting there.
It's gonna happen.
It's going to happen.
Halloweener.
So, thank you guys for coming in. And
Thank you.
listen,
Thank you.
Are we closing out? We got a couple minutes or no?
You want me to stop the music if you want?
Yeah, let's go over for a minute. Is that all right with you?
I like it. We're breaking
All right.
tradition.
Screw your rules.
Fuck you.
So real quick, I contacted you
Satan.
guys because I'm
Satan.
trying to put together this thing in August.
Okay.
Let's talk about the bands a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get your shit
Where
together.
I'm trying to get together bands that give a shit in this
Gist.
area.
The
We
gist.
give a shit.
I know you do. And what I want to do is get them together and let's have a little roundtable discussion about what they can do for themselves, do to help each other, and do to help us help them.
Yeah.
Right.
And start
Cool.
working as a community and get as many of them there that actually give a shit and want to do it because everyone wants to do it. Every band I talk to is like, man, I wish I could work with more people. You can.
Right.
Start making that
and
happen.
we're going to make it happen. Right?
I've been calling it the gist.
That happen.
And since the last time you guys were here, we joined up with Generation Entertainment.
Okay,
So
cool.
we're now part of the promotion team. You know, we actually are running that with Jeremy.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And we're going to help everybody out, our comedians, our bands.
Nice.
And get shit working. We just want to figure it out together.
That'd be really great.
Because this guy had a music division, and he used to be in a band and really has a passion for local music. But he gave up because you guys know it's difficult. You know what I mean?
It's tough.
You guys are busy on number one. Making music is time-consuming number two.
Mm-hmm.
But getting appreciated for it is important.
Yeah.
You may not care about making money, but at least get some appreciation.
It's nice
know
when
what I
you're
mean?
loved.
And so
Yep, everyone
he
wants
saw
love.
what we were doing and went, you know what? Y'all take over my music division. So now we have his forces and my
Congrats.
relationships.
Excellent. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
That's fucking
And let's
awesome.
make it happen, guys.
Woohoo.
How
Yeah.
do you guys feel about that?
I've been
Yeah.
calling it the
You wanna
gist,
help?
by the
Y'all
way.
deserve it. Yeah, and
Let's
we
make it
would
happen.
love to be part of that. So
The GYST. I've been calling it the gist. I've been saying that for like
It is
6 months.
Gist. Well, we were riding around. He's like, we should have an event. He's telling me, I'm like, let's just name it Gist. He's like,
Oh, cool.
Get your shit together. I'm like, no. Get your stuff together.
I like that. You're together.
You have
That's
to
awesome.
be nice. Yeah, man. Is that August 20th?
It's August 20th.
August
so share
20th,
with
ladies
people,
and
man.
gentlemen,
Get people
be there.
there. Let's make
Listen, I'm
people
either
that
going
care.
to your release party or that, so pick it.
You're gonna make me
Do
choose.
both.
We don't care if you come to either.
You're gonna
I'm not
make
buying
me
you a
choose.
But
Can you
seriously,
bring the
guys,
dog?
this
That's all
is
I care about.
This is serious thing. I mean, you guys need to start getting appreciated. I
Thank
watch
you.
some of these things that are going on out here with these local bands, and it's ridiculous. You guys are playing your hearts
It's getting
out, and
harder.
working your ass off, and
it's getting harder and
Man.
harder, man.
Places are
It's-
closing down. And
like no one gives
Yeah,
a shit.
I
it
mean,
feels
I
like.
mean, local
Let's-
662
let's
shut
make it
down.
care.
Not nobody, but
I mean,
Nobody.
it's just.
But let's
it
grow
is
that
hard.
number.
I mean,
Let's do it.
You know, I mean, that's the thing. I mean,
We're in.
I'm glad our CD release is at State Theater. It was supposed to be 662, but it got shut down.
Right.
You know,
it could
and
be a blessing in disguise.
You know, I mean, it could be a blessing, but I don't know. But then, like, the Garden, you know, got turned into what, sports bar, where it's like a DJ now instead of a band, you know, instead
Yeah.
of bands, and you know, it's just.
But it's like I have bands in here, and when I mention other great local bands, and they have no idea who it is, it crushes me. I'm like, how do you not know who they are? You know,
Right.
it's even similar music.
Yeah.
And great people. How do all you great people playing similar? Not
Right,
it's
in the same
ridiculous.
area,
It's got
right.
to stop. We're going to change it.
Let's do
I
it.
promise you.
Cool. We would
we're
love. We
in,
would love
I
to be a
know-
part of
I
it.
know y'all are in.
We are in. We're in like
Polar
Flint.
Summer's in. Steven Schultz, he's all down. Red Calling, Jessica's all about it. Everyone that I've contacted is like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? And then most of them are going, interested. Bitch, going is what we're looking for. Not interested. How you feel about it, Jeff?
Hey, I think it's great.
We be
All
the
4 of
bouncer?
us will be there.
Absolutely.
All right.
Awesome.
In case things
So
go
you
all right.
5 are good. I'll see you guys next time you come in.
No, you're going to see us.
You're breaking my
July
heart, man.
21st.
And like I said,
That's right. I forgot. I said I was going.
and like I said, I want it to be an open discussion. I want people to, you know, ideas. Everyone feed off each other, like making music.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna feed off each other's ideas and let's build a community. What do you think? Are we gonna make it happen? Gist.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna gist in somebody's eye.
And all the brothers and all the brothers and sisters.
All right, so I wanted to get that out of the way.
Hey, man.
I'm done with that, Michael.
What do you want from me?
So guys,
Stop being so sexy.
anything you guys want to tell people? Tell them where to find you. Tell them what's
Quick,
going on.
quick
tell them how
side
to
note.
get the new CD.
Quick side note. For tickets to the show on the 21st, please contact anybody in Cruel Curses or any of the other bands that are playing. Also, you can contact the State Theater.
Wow.
$10
Good job.
$10 in advance. How many at the door?
It's $10 in advance, and I believe it's 15 at the door.
12.
And then
12,
actually,
it ain't
and real
15.
quick
Holy
before
hell.
we go, we have a couple other shows coming up, not just the
Oh
CD
my
release.
God, do we ever?
No time for that. We'll
No time for that.
Okay.
Go.
Go, quickly.
All right. So we got 2 at Brass Mug in August, right?
Yep. Hotter Than Hell. Hotter Than Hell on August 11th.
August
Which is like
11th.
a local, which that guy, Matty B. Luntz, he's a guy.
Check him out.
And then we'll be back at Brass Mug August 25th.
For a local band, which you guys should get in here. They're really cool guys. They're called Demented Truth. They're really, really cool guys. I talked to them about coming to the
And then
Get
what's
Shit
the
Together
what's
thing.
the Lakeland one, July 29th?
July 29th is at Lakeland at a place called Masons. And we are playing a bike fest with another badass
Ooh.
band called Bad Blood and Almondy Brown. Those guys are fucking
So
awesome.
yeah, you guys send us any link to anything.
I'll
and
get
we'll
you that
share it
stuff.
Through Generation, we'll share it through Mike. We'll share it through Private.
We love you.
Other people will share it.
And then 2 more in September, the 2nd and the 9th. But
Yep.
details later.
So
So
we'll be at Brass Mug this weekend. Come check us out.
Yep.
Ryan
July
will be there.
8th. Woo!
well, side.
I have a gig.
Cool.
That's
Right.
fine.
They'll be there.
I'm busy the 21st.
Oh, damn it, Nick. You fucked it all up
Fucked
again.
it up.
All right, guys, for coming in. Say
Thank
goodbye to
you.
people.
Thank you very much.
Adios. I love you.
Hasta luego,
Right, guys. Thank you.
putas.